Welcome to our very first episode of For the Win. I'm Caesar, and let's meet the boys. To my left, I have Austin, Maya, and my guy, Tyrus.
What's poppin'?
How are you guys doing today, boys?
Chilling.
Chilling?
Smooth. A little
I'm
tired.
excited.
Yeah? Y'all ready for this journey?
I'm excited, man.
I'm
Y'all
excited,
ready for
bro.
this? Just four guys trying to talk ball.
And just four guys trying to talk
four
ball.
dudes trying to talk
Just
ball.
trying to teach y'all the way of the life, you know? Actually know what we're talking about.
Nah, for real, though. I think we talk about sports so much. We're like, why don't we just do it in front of the camera, see if people like it? Because, I mean, we got a big-ass friend group, and we all enjoy hanging out together. So hopefully you guys can be a part of our friend group and watch it from your computers and support and help us grow.
Our arguments are usually always ending in chaos. So we figured that was really good content, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's going to be a lot of dumbass takes. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Plus, it's a good thing.
I have one today. You'll see it on the TikTok.
It's a good thing. We need more people to tell us how stupid we are.
Yeah. If you disagree with anything, don't be afraid to let us know. Actually, we encourage you to let us know.
Yeah.
I don't think we're stupid. I think we're highly intelligent people. It's just we got to get the viewers to get to that point with us, you know what I'm saying?
Highly intelligent.
We're just teaching
that's
them the
pushing
way.
it, but
The way of
Highly intelligent. We're just pushing it. Yeah, that is crazy.
we're just trying to talk ball, bro.
trying to talk ball.
Speaking
We
of
just love
ball,
sports.
speaking of ball, I got blind ranking for you fellas.
Oh, right away.
okay.
A blind ranking right off the bat.
Starting off the
Couldn't
first
get more
episode with a
excited.
little
I can't
game.
even warm up.
No, you
with
can't
a little
warm up.
blind
And
ranking.
get right into it.
All right, let's go.
So we're going to be doing a blind ranking of 5 wide receivers, and I'm going to start off with 1, rank it 1 through 5, so on and so forth. Can't change your ranking. I don't care how much they cry. I don't care how much you yell. Can't change it.
I'm gonna change it if I want.
All right, y'all ready for the first receiver?
No.
Hold on, we gotta be on the same page here.
We do.
Us three gotta lock in.
Lock in, bro. Lock in.
We smooth. We
Come
got
on,
this.
We got
Yeah,
this.
lock
we got,
in.
All right.
We gotta make a team name.
Team name. What would be our team name if it's us three on the court?
For the win.
Team
Or on the
idiots.
field.
Like, I don't
no,
know.
but we're not 4 now, bro. It's 3.
Team dumbasses. Team idiots.
Oh, okay.
All right, just give us the first name.
Just give us the first name.
All right, the first name. Nice little upcoming receiver. Could be viewed as better than the others. We got Drake London.
That's a good one.
That's a great one to start off with. Where are you going to put him at?
We have to be smart here.
I think he's either
Drake
4 or
London's-
5.
Okay,
I don't think it's that
London's-
hard of a
I don't think he's
discussion.
going to be the worst
Drake
one
London's
or,
on the
or
rise.
the best. You always start off, I think, around like 3 or 4, I think.
I
That's
don't.
always
I don't
safe.
think. I think it's 4 or 5. We can go 4 if y'all want, but I don't think it's that hard of a
I'd say
discussion
3
with
or
Drake
4.
London. No disrespect.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm leaning putting him at 2.
Oh my.
Really?
Yeah, I'm leaning putting him up there.
But you got to think about the other receivers he has.
Okay, can we
And once again, this ain't no disrespect to Drake, but it's like
Drake's really good.
I know he's good. I know he's really good, but it's just like
can we agree on 3? I think 3 is like
Well, this is
the
the
best
thing
spot.
about putting him at 3. You don't want to leave the 5 or 1 spot as the last spot to rank, because if you put somebody bad in the 1 spot's left, then your list
I mean,
is
that's
cooked.
true.
Dude, I love being on this side. No one's
Nah,
about
it's,
to come.
it's stressful being on this side. But it's just like I always feel like the
listen.
first guy I always feel like just around I guess 2's not bad, but
Look, I
that
wanna
means
put him
that
4.
means there's only got to be one other guy that's going to be better
Look, I
than him.
think
But
it's easy
3's
for me.
safe. You put him in the middle, it's like you know.
I think it's easy. I want to do 4. You want to do 2. Let's meet in the middle. Just 3. Come on,
Well,
chalk
the
it up.
reason-
But I wanna
listen,
do 3.
If you put him at 4, there's honestly not like he would have to list 3 other receivers that are actually better than him, and the likelihood of him doing that because Drake London's towards the top of the league, not towards the bottom.
But I think Drake London's perfect at 3. Because I could see 2
But
more
then
receivers
you're-
being
but-
better than him.
But then you're banking on him dropping 2 elite receivers, and we don't know if he's gonna do that. I think Drake London like towards 2, and he probably will say somebody better than Drake
I'm not
London.
gonna lie, starting off with Drake London's hot because that's a hard one.
I say 2, but if y'all really want to do 3, that's y'all list, not mine. I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn. He was saying that to be together and shit.
That's
He's like, bro, I
insane.
can't.
And he
I
was
can't do it.
he
You're
was
wrong.
just talking about how we got to be a team,
That is crazy.
I'm just playing.
and now he's
All
a
right, I
one-man
need it. Lock
show.
it in. What are you doing, 2 or 3?
Did I convince y'all or not?
5, 4.
He kind of did, but
We
no.
can put him at 2. We'll put him at 2.
Drake London at 2. I
it's-
promise this is going to be fun.
All right, Drake London at 2.
We'll put
I
Drake
don't
London at
agree,
2.
but
We'll
got
lock
it.
it in.
All right, Drake London at 2. Next receiver, Jerry Jeudy.
I'm fine with 5.
5.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna put him
honestly
at five?
fine with Jerry Jeudy
Hold
at
on.
5.
No, it's not even a discussion.
Okay,
Wait, he could say someone worse than Jerry
4.
Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy had a good year last
Yeah,
year.
that's true.
He had a good year last year.
I put Jerry Jeudy because I want to see where y'all rank him.
He's either 4 or 5.
But it's 5.
But I don't see I don't really see
I
a
would take a
worse
shittier.
receiver
I would
than
take a
Jerry
worse
Jeudy.
younger receiver over him He's a bum.
Okay, but listen.
You're a bum.
Jerry Jeudy is probably like one of the worst wide receiver ones, but do we know he's all gonna like? What if he
But
says
he's doing wide
two?
receiver 1, so
You don't know that. He didn't say that.
He's not going to toss up and I mean,
You
he
don't
could
know
actually.
that. I was about to say,
He
you don't know
could.
You
that.
don't know shit.
Quentin Johnson could for sure be on this list.
That is true.
Quentin Johnson is not on this list.
All right, so we know Quentin Johnson.
He could throw a curve.
Dude, put him at
You like
5.
4? You like
Trust
4?
Me. All right, I gave you 2. Give
I
me
just
5.
don't know.
Give me
But
5.
see, that's the thing. It's
Do not
hard
put this
because I don't know.
motherfucker at
I don't
4,
know
bro.
I don't know what's on his mind. I don't know what kind of receivers he got.
I mean,
Because
that's
he
true.
could throw a bum in there, but he also I don't
And
know.
I'd rather take that bum
It's-
over
I mean,
Jerry
okay,
Jeudy.
it's
He's
gotta
that
be-
big of a bum.
It's obviously 4 or 5.
Just do 5, bro. Come with me. Come on.
This really, I mean, I'd say 4, but you
All right, Maya, it's on you. I got 5. He got 4. What you want?
Dude. I mean, I think I'm cool with him at 5.
So you're cool with him at 5.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
going 5.
So you got Jerry Jeudy 5,
Drake at 2.
Drake at 2.
We got 1, 3, and 4 open.
Okay. Next wide receiver on my list, Zay Flowers.
I'd be so
4.
stressed doing this.
Yeah, that Zay Flowers is 4. I think that's fine.
That's smooth.
Yeah, Zay Flowers
I like
at
that.
4 is cool.
See, I told you. I told you.
That's good.
All right.
We're good.
Your next one is Puka Nakua.
1.
1.
Okay.
See,
1.
we're chilling.
So 1.
I'm
That's
good
really
with that.
good.
I'm good with that.
And
That's
then your
good.
next one is Marvin Harrison Jr.
3. That's
3.
perfect. We've killed that.
That's valid.
We
That's
killed that
perfect.
Yeah. We
I
did.
thought-
For the win.
we
First
did.
episode, look.
For the win.
I thought for sure you
Show
guys were
us
about to
love.
put Jerry Jeudy higher.
Look,
So we cooked at 5.
Yeah.
That was a good
You're good.
decision.
told
Who saved
you.
that?
What'd
Who
I tell
saved
you?
that? Who saved that?
You did by putting him at.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
By putting him at 2, yeah.
By
for
putting
sure,
Drake
for
at
sure.
2.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's
Good
go.
shit. Hey, good convincing,
Respect
bro.
Drake London, bro. He ain't no 5 receiver.
I thought y'all were gonna respect Jerry a little bit more because of last season.
No,
You did
I'm
have a
Jerry
good
hater.
year.
I'm gonna be honest.
I just didn't think there was going to be something worse than Jerry
Hey,
Jeudy.
last season Jerry Jeudy had 1,229 yards.
Yeah.
That's really good for Jerry Jeudy.
he still sucks. Hey, so our list is
crazy.
was Puka,
at 1.
Drake.
At 2.
I should
Who's
have put.
three?
I should have said Puka first.
1. you
3,
had-
Marvin Harrison.
Marvin
Jr.
Harrison.
Oh yeah,
Jr.
Marvin Harrison. My bad, Marv. Hey, my bad, bro.
4 is Zay.
4 is A.
5 is
Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, bum ass.
You could argue Jerry's better
I
than
think
No.
depending
No.
on
Last year,
depending
I
on who you ask, you could probably switch Zay and
No.
Marv just
Oh,
because
Marv.
of production.
Zay and Marv?
Just because I mean Zay Flowers
would
was a
switch
Pro
Zay and
Bowler.
Marv.
Yeah,
Zay
yeah.
Flowers was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
if
not
you're gonna
wrong.
ask
You're
a
not
Ravens fan, then come on, like Zay Flowers better right now. But obviously, like we're looking at potential. Marvin
Yeah,
Harrison
you're not wrong,
Jr.
you're not wrong.
is
I would.
his ceiling's high.
In a perfect world, I would put Zay over Marv right now.
Yeah.
Just because I mean Marv. I mean you're looking at upside because I mean to
Yeah.
be honest,
He's
I
only
mean, he
played
didn't
1
do
year.
well. He didn't do well last year.
Yeah, but he also didn't get the ball thrown to himself. But that's a topic for another.
That's
story.
another quarterback. That's a quarterback issue.
yeah.
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, if we're basing it off of last year, Jerry Jeudy would have been 3rd. If we're basing it off last year, but
No, I mean, but Jerry Jeudy, you forget his first 4 seasons.
I know they were bad.
But like I said though, Zay Flowers was a Pro Bowler. So it's like, are you gonna put Jerry Jeudy and Marvin Harrison Jr. over a Pro Bowler?
Well, Jerry Jeudy was a Pro Bowler.
Y'all did.
Oh,
pretty
he
good.
actually was. Shit,
So-
you're
I
right.
mean, he was a Pro Bowler because people backed out.
But yeah, he was.
Yeah, Pro Bowl-
he
Pro
was
Bowl's
a
not a
reserve.
Pro Bowl's bullshit.
Yeah,
Drake
it
May
is.
made an appearance there.
I guess at this point,
Hey,
it
remember
don't matter.
Tyler
Everyone makes the
Huntley
Pro
was
Bowl.
Tyler Huntley was a Pro Bowler, bro.
I
Tyler
watched this
Huntley
dude Russell
was.
Wilson suit up last year in the Pro Bowl. He was not no Pro Bowler last
Like
year.
all the best players don't even really want to play in the Pro Bowl.
That's because
That
it's
was a waste of
bullshit.
time.
Josh Allen be golfing during the Pro Bowl.
Wouldn't you rather golf than go play at the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, I'm not mad at him.
I don't know. I'd like to line up in dodgeball for sure.
No, we're for
Dodgeball
sure
would be fun.
Dodgeball would be fun.
Dodgeball would be fun. I'm not gonna lie.
we're for sure locked in today.
But no, that was a good.
That was
list.
really good.
That was a really good
Wait,
list.
that was
though.
a good lock in. Like that was a good lock in moment. Or like, yeah,
Yeah.
we're fucking
Yeah.
locked in.
That was really good.
All right, now let's
For the
pull out
first
the
list?
bullshit. All right, let's rank the NFC North Division.
Damn.
This is where we.
Okay.
This is where
Okay,
when we start
another
ranking
ranking.
stuff individually.
Another ranking.
Shit get hectic. All right, because
Shit
we
get
don't
hectic.
agree on a lot of stuff. All right, but let's get the one that talks the most out of the way because I think he's gonna have really good topics. You know what I'm saying? Really good takes. Maya.
Oh, me?
Yeah, let's go.
You think I talk a lot?
Yeah, because you're throwing out facts. You feel me?
Okay.
Even though sometimes I still don't agree with you.
I just
Okay.
almost said something really stupid.
So
but
we
keep going.
starting off with another list. Okay, so we like lists on this channel, clearly. So ranking the NFC North, right?
Yes, sir. From worst to best.
Worst to best.
So number 4 to 3 to 2
Okay.
to 1.
Okay. All right, so NFC North, worst to best, At 4, I got the Bears
The Bears.
finishing last. Surprise, surprise, right? Whatever. They're the Bears. They still got a lot to prove. Caleb Williams, we still got to see if he's good. I think they're heading in the right direction, though, but I just think the 3 other teams are better. 3, I got Vikings, just because J.J. McCarthy, that's really what it is. Just don't know how good he's going to be yet. They could be really good. They could finish first. They could finish last, but I think the Vikings, their roster is really good, so they have a really good defense, and their receiving core is
I was
disgusting.
about to say, you got Jay Jettis and Jordan Addison. You
like
could just toss it up in
their
direction.
offense is too good to
Quarterback
not,
friendly.
to not make the playoffs.
And T.J. Hawkinson.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just
But it's
loaded.
it's really up to
Okay.
JJ, right? 2, I got Packers,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and then 1, I still got the Lions. I still
Okay.
think they're the best team in that division, despite losing their OC and their DC. But
All right.
That's smooth. I mean, dude, this
So that's my
division
list.
could go either way. Like,
it could.
I at some point I had a different winner at every point of the day. Like,
Yeah.
I
You
didn't-
kept changing it.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like, dude, this
Yeah.
division's actually
Mine is
insane.
completely different from yours.
Mine
That's
is
fine, though.
very
That's
close
good.
to his. I just have
Yeah.
I have the Packers winning the division.
Okay.
Ooh, Packers.
I think the Packers take their big leap this year. I think they found their receiver that they can rely on with Matthew Golden. I think their defense is only getting better. I know they got rid of Jair, but even when they weren't playing with him last year, that wasn't a problem at
He
all.
misses a lot of games
I was
anyway.
like, he misses a lot of games anyways.
Yeah.
I think that they're developing as a young team. Maya even said dark horse MVP was Jordan Love on a TikTok that we said earlier. I think Jordan Love takes that leap in becoming an elite quarterback, and I think he leads his team to winning the division this year with about, I'd say, 11 or 12 wins. I think there's going to be a lot of AFC North bullshit happening in this NFC North. I think a lot of 1-1 games are going to be happening with who they are, so we're not going to be seeing that 15, 14-win team as last year.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
So I think there may be, just because those teams are all really good, so they could just be a runaway. The Lions, I think that losing your OC and DC is a very big problem. I don't care who you are. If you lose 2 of your top guys in the same year, it's not going to be well. So I think they're going to drop off just a little bit just because their team is still so talented. But, yeah, I think I got the Packers taking that leap and winning the whole division.
Okay. Do you want to go or do you want me to fucking blow this shit up?
I'll go first because it's not as controversial as you, so I'll just get it out the way.
All right.
At 4, I have Bears. At 3, I have the Packers. 2, I have the Vikings, and 1, I have the Lions. It's the same as last year. But this division's going to be tough regardless, and their schedule is just so hard. In the AFC, they all play the AFC North too, which that really isn't an easy division to play either.
Yeah.
And then they all got to play each other, so it's just going to be. You definitely won't see no 14-win teams out of these. I just still think the Lions. I mean, I think the talent just speaks for itself. Like all the potential All-Pro players they have on that team. Like I know losing your coordinator suck, but I don't know. Sometimes talent just overviews, and it's not like their offensive coordinator used to work for the team, so it's not like it's a complete stranger coming into the system. I am worried. I mean, like if you were to tell me there's gonna be no drop offs from this Lions team, then I'd be an idiot. Obviously, there will be because it's gonna take some time to gel. But just with all the talent they have, and they were hurt last year on defense, so you're getting Aiden Hutchinson back is the biggest thing because he was arguably defensive player of the year for the few games that he played. So yeah, I'll have to go with the Lions. And then I want to talk about the Bears real quick. The Bears, I think I'm higher on the Bears than these guys. I mean, we haven't had an episode yet, but we've talked a little bit. They really don't like Caleb Williams and stuff. I think Caleb Williams will be good. I think they're in the right direction, bringing in Ben Johnson. But, I mean, it's so new. I'm not ready to put them up at the top, but I really like what the Bears are doing too. So if the Bears were to move up and sneak in the playoffs, I personally wouldn't be that surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily – this is definitely the only step that the Bears should have and did take with getting a new OC and stuff like that, and especially it being Ben Johnson, who's been looked at as the best OC for the past 2-3 years or whatever it may be. And I think Caleb Williams has all the talent in the world. It's just I didn't like what I seen from Caleb last year. It felt like, I know that his line was terrible. It just felt like he shrunk into a shell of himself, which is not what he is. So, like, I'm not high on Caleb right now because I tend to see that a lot. Like, when you're the number one guy and you come in and you start to struggle, and then you just never hear from them again, or they'll never pan out like they should.
Yeah, and I mean, you have every right to not like what you've seen from last year. I mean, he was the most sacked quarterback last year. He held on the ball way too long, so he was part of that reason. But I mean, they're doing everything they can to invest into Caleb. So
Yeah.
just from the talent he has and just the feel for the game, I'm confident that he'll be really good. I really wanted to get hot here and put him at like 2 or something, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet.
It would be a huge leap for them to do that. The only thing is, like, looking at this is that the other 3 teams are so good.
That's what it was. If the Bears were in any other division, I could definitely see them getting in there. But I mean, these are all basically the same damn teams that we're going to see, if not even better. So it's hard. I mean, I like all the coaches in the other division. Like Kevin O'Connell is probably one of the best coaches in my opinion. What he gets out of his quarterbacks, and then Matt LaFleur, he always has a good team. So it's just tough, man.
Yeah, it's very tough.
All right, Caesar.
All right, Caesar, blow it all up.
All right. My ranking is Lions coming in at last.
Oh, my God.
Bears coming at 3rd. Packers going 2nd. And Vikings winning the decision. The division, my bad.
Oh, my God.
The reason the Lions are going to come in at last is, dude, it pains me to say this, but they have 5 injuries still to this day right now. One, their defensive tackle was out for the year with the ACL injury that he just got in surgery on, right? Okay. Hutchinson is coming back, but we still don't know if he's going to come back at full force. It most likely will be because the ACL injury isn't as horrific as it used to be.
He broke his tibia. He broke his leg in half.
Oh, yeah, it was. My bad. My mind is still on.
And I was about to say.
My bad. My mind is still on, bro.
Those comeback videos looked rough.
Yeah.
Like when he was running and stuff, it looked rough.
So we don't know. My bad. Broken tibia. Yeah. We don't know how he's going to come back. That's one. He's still there. There's still 9 situations the Lions have to monitor. There's players that may be out for this season, may be out for a majority of this season. Right? There's just too many names for me to talk about. One of them is Max Rodriguez. Hard Knocks from a couple years back. Star player, right? I think the coach, the position coach at that time was saying that he was picked in the 6th round and he was beating out starters or vets that were in the league already for 3-4 years, and he was a rookie.
He's smooth. He's smooth, but he's not like
but still, like that's one of their name guys, I get it. Right? You know what I'm saying? And he's still hurt. So there's 9 players that they still have to monitor on top of 5 players they already know that it's already injured, right? So what are we talking about? 14 players, by the way, right? Majority on the defense, all right? And then you lose Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Your OC, the guy that literally relived Goff, right? Gave him a new purpose in life. Gave him a new chance at being successful. He's gone. He's with the Bears. And then you lose Aaron Glenn, your DC, mastermind of your defense, right? What made you one of the strongest.
Was ass.
In the playoffs, it was.
Because they were so hurt.
Yeah, they had a lot.
Not
of
because he couldn't do it. They were dominant because of the defense and offensive side.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say their defense was elite though. Like
it wasn't okay.
I'm
trying to hype bro up, bro.
There's
any point of the year.
Hype him up, sure.
There's potential. It could be a really good defense.
Alongside of them losing 6 other position coaches, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of things that the Lions have to overcome in a really difficult division. Do you guys remember when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl and they lost both their OC and DC and position coaches as well? What happened the year after? They struggled a lot, right? Mm-hmm. And what do we say now? The Eagles are still probably one of the most talented teams from top to bottom, name-wise, and actual players, right? So if the Eagles struggled when they went through this, how are we going to sit here and say that the Lions won't take that big of a dip like the Eagles did? Because the Eagles did struggle for like a year or 2, maybe.
Okay, but the Eagles,
you put them last.
Yeah, I was about to say the Eagles didn't jump off that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're not gonna finish last in the division.
The Eagles still have a better roster than the Lions, in my opinion, though.
Their offense is still so elite that it's gonna have to at least win them 9 to 10 games.
So Lions.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I do. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this is a dumbass take right now, but I truly believe the Lions are gonna struggle.
Yeah, I mean, your case scenario is everything goes to fucking shit fire. Like,
they're just a shell of themselves.
They're gonna struggle, but it's just the talent that they have will overcome. And I know you're talking about injuries, but they were dealing with that last year and still managed to win 14 games, and they're healthier than they were last year. So,
not really, dude. A lot of they're coming in with 14 injuries.
Where do you see 14 injuries?
No, it was.
I said five injuries are set in stone. Nine other.
Yeah, they're hurt. They're hurt right
positions.
now, but they'll be fine by the time the regular season comes.
No, I don't know that.
There was like
there's some people that are out for the season. I've seen that.
Yeah, there was like 6 of them that were like they got put on the PUP list.
Yeah.
I just seen it yesterday. Adam Schefter was tweeting about it.
Yeah, like
Dude,
Taylor
the Lions-
Taylor Decker will be fine by the time the season comes
Yeah,
around.
he
Taylor
should,
Decker
but
would.
also his injury could be lingering. You never know.
They did just add Tyleek Williams though. That was their first round draft pick. So I mean,
get
their
that.
defensive line's gonna be a little bit better.
But you just never know, dude. I just in the tough division, I just don't see them being able to overcome a lot of injuries and new coaches and new positions and stuff like that. You know,
I just
with
feel
new
like
opportunities.
I feel like that would be
because you have to overcome injuries. The players that have to step up, they have to gel. Your OCs have to gel. Your OC and DC have to gel with the players that they have, and they don't have.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like it's.
And then on top of all that,
I feel like it's easier to find
MCDC got to control all
coordinators than
that
it is
shit
to find like a
again.
head coach, though.
Huh?
Like, unfortunately, like Ben Johnson is probably right now the best in the game, but I think it's a lot easier to replace coordinators. I mean, teams replace coordinators all the time. Coordinators move on. The minute a coordinator is really good, they get a head coaching job. But Dan Campbell, I think,
It's
is
not
a
as
really
easy
good
as
head
it
coach.
looks. Look at what happened with the Eagles when they lost their OC to the Colts.
I mean, I get
Steichen.
that, but also
They struggled.
The Eagles 2 years later won a Super
But that
Bowl.
you
so
talk
they're
about
fine.
great offense. You got a whole bunch of names on that side of the ball. Look at the Eagles. Whole bunch of great
The
offense.
Eagles
Whole
didn't
bunch
miss
of
the playoffs, though. They were still
think
good.
the
They just-
Lions are going to drop off that much. So, like, I think that's a better argument.
You used to last in the division.
Yeah, like
I think that's a better argument if you were like
And
if
the
you were
only
if you
reason
were
I'm
going to
putting-
argue with me
realistically, I was
thinking
gonna
that
put
they
the
weren't going to win the
Lions maybe at
division.
third, but they got Ben Johnson. So I'm giving the Bears maybe a game or two in that division over them. Realistically, one.
If you're telling me this because I said the Lions were going to win the division, and then that was your argument, like, oh, I don't think the Lions are going to win the division because of that. But to finish last, I think is a little bit of a reach, in my opinion. But I mean,
What's more likely, the Bears finishing first or the Lions finishing last?
Lions
Lions
finishing
finishing
last, I
last.
think.
Lions finishing
Yeah.
last.
Lions finishing last.
I don't think the Bears will go
I
first.
think the Bears. This is it's the same argument on why I can't put the Bears higher. You think you think I hate or don't like Caleb? It's just like to emphasize on what Tyre said. What we saw last year, given the situation, was not good. Matt Eberflus doesn't know his head from his ass.
Well, for
honestly.
them, it's just we
Well, you
haven't
must like Caleb.
seen it yet.
So it's like
You obviously do like Caleb. You put him over the line.
that's what I'm making my case. I feel like with Ben Johnson, he will do a lot better. However, I think the team will be still too kind of new situation-wise with players coming in, with a new head coach, a new playing style, a new what's that thing when they say like fuck, I have it at the tip of my tongue. The tip of my tongue.
New culture?
Culture. Perfect. Thank you. I love you. That's why he's my guy. New culture coming in, right? So they're going to have to, it's going to take them a year or two to gel, which is why I couldn't put him at second. I wanted to put him at second, the Bears. I really did. But I don't think so. Right? No, for real. Ben Johnson's a dog.
I know.
Like, he's a dog. I really
get
wanted
that.
us to fire Kyle and pick up Ben. Like, that's how, like, eager I was. I was trying to.
I can't stand. Shut up, bro.
Aw, fuck the Niners.
So you think?
Hey, shout out my Niners.
Wait, so
He's
you
literally
think
a Niners
the
fan. That's
Lions
insane.
will have less than 9 wins next year? That's basically what you're saying.
They very much could.
No, you're expecting them to have less than. Like, I think they're going to have less than 8. Like, you think they're going to have less than 8 wins?
Y'all, they very much could, dude.
You think they're going to have
schedule is
7
insane.
wins?
They very much could. Dude,
No.
injuries is a big thing. The coordinators leaving is a big thing.
It's not on
Position
the
coaches
offensive
leaving.
side of the ball, though.
I think they
Position
still make the
coaches is good-
playoffs.
is a
it
big
is not
thing.
on the offensive side of the
You
ball.
got to look
though.
at their division, though, bro. That is not a cakewalk.
I didn't once say it was, but you know damn well I watch the Browns beat everybody once a year. It doesn't fucking matter. When it comes to that shit, everyone goes 1-1. That's what normally happens.
I know.
But
believe
okay.
me, it was tough to
But
type lines at last.
maybe besides
Don't
the
think
Packers.
I was happy doing
You didn't
that.
have to do that, though. You just did it. I don't know why.
Okay,
I
for real.
had to do it because that's what I believe.
For a legit question though, besides maybe the Packers,
Was it easy to come to that conclusion? No, but it's the conclusion I came to.
You think every team in this division though has a defining question mark though?
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, you're saying the Lions, their question mark is they lost both coordinators.
Can they
and
overcome
they have a lot of
everything that
injuries.
just got
That's a
taken
big-
away from them?
Okay,
Big
which is
question
which is a big question mark. Vikings have a rookie quarterback who we've never seen play a snap in the NFL. That's a question
Handy
mark.
isn't known for throwing
he,
the ball.
But he has the best supporting cast
Okay,
in that division right now.
I get that, but I was just
With
mentioning-
O'Connell.
I was just mentioning.
Guess what?
I was just mentioning the question mark. Now,
Shut
what
up and
could
let
go
him get
right?
through.
What could go wrong?
I mean, I never got to go
The
through my other
Bears-
damn shit.
the Bears okay,
The biggest
we
question mark.
we all think that Ben Johnson is going to be really good, but what if he's not? I'm not saying he won't, but question mark
There is
still.
a chance.
New OC, Caleb Williams still has to make that leap. They still have to rely on a lot of their rookies to be good, a lot of their young talent. And then the Packers, like I said, that's probably the only team right now that you can't really see that has a question mark, really. What would it be? Them just...
Can Jordan Love just stay healthy?
Yeah,
I
can
know
Jordan
with
Love
one injury,
can
but
Jordan
that's-
Love really take a leap?
Yeah.
Can he be as good as we
and
think?
Do they have receivers this year?
Okay.
They got
do,
receivers.
do they have a reliable receiving core?
Do they have
and
a
can
wide
they stay
receiver
healthy?
one now?
Yeah.
Is Matthew Golden rated
Yeah.
take a
So
take
it's
that
like
spot?
any of these
Jaden
teams
Reed.
in this division could.
What's your point? Like, I'm still. Like,
I'm saying, like, you could argue any team, their question mark could be the reason why they're not going to reach their
Except for the
expectations.
Packers.
well,
Except for maybe the Packers.
Well, obviously, that's
Packers
why,
have a question mark.
That's
right?
why their question. That's why I put it. Well, that's why my list is the way it is, because I'm judging them by their question marks and all the things that they have to overcome
So you-
through a NFL season. Because the NFL season ain't no joke.
And let's not act like Jordan Love's like already elite. This guy's still got
Yeah,
stuff
he's
to
not.
prove.
No,
So,
he definitely
Yeah, he's
does.
just
Yeah.
a gun. I mean, he's careless with the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just his biggest question
Yeah,
mark is
I'm
he's
about to say,
careless.
And,
But I mean-
and losing Jair Alexander, them not having corners is still like they don't have a true number one corner right now, so they're just playing basically by committee right now. So
Yeah.
I feel like
we'll see what happens.
I mean, but they still have one of the best safeties in the
You
league.
think
Yeah,
this? You
McKinney's
think
good,
you
but-
think this division could potentially have 4 playoff teams?
Yeah, I could. That's why like we're arguing with Caesar, but like what he's saying, like there's a very well possibility that could happen if everything goes right for the other 3 teams.
So what we're saying, like 10, 11, 12, 13 wins? Like that's how it's going to play out?
No, the thing is, dude, their schedules are so tough. Like
That's what I'm saying.
I could see somebody losing like
That's why I said first place is probably going to be like 11, maybe 12 win team. Like that's just
Dude,
how it's going to
The thing
unfold.
was, 2 teams won 14 games last year, Vikings and Lions, and the Packers had a sneaky 11-win team.
That's
season
what I'm
last year.
saying.
Like this shit's not easy to rank, bro. Y'all listening, thinking this shit's easy.
But look, that's
Like,
why I wanted to put I could have made a case on why Packers could win it as well.
But
But like I'm saying, the Vikings I feel just have a better supporting cast
That's
than
that's
what the
fair.
Packers have for Jordan Love. I
That's
know
fair.
Jordan Love's already like a seasoned vet.
And the
and
Vikings
stuff like
got
that, even
Jay
though
Jettas.
yeah.
I mean, Sam
Just
Darnold.
Jay Jettas by himself.
what
is-
that's another
puts
case.
that
Like,
offense
what
over
Sam
the
Darnold
hump.
did with the team that they had last year, the Vikings only got better with the additions they made.
Yeah.
Right? Their only big question mark, which is huge, is JJ. But if O'Connell could make it work with Sam, there's just like there's like no doubt in my mind he can't make it work with JJ.
the thing that sucks about the Vikings is
And I mean McCarthy, not Jay Jettas.
the thing that
By
sucks.
the ones that can't fucking think, you know.
No matter what the Vikings do this year, because they won 14 games last year, it's going to look as a drop off because they're not going to. There's no way they touch
Yeah.
14 wins this year.
They're not.
Like best case scenario, they still probably wouldn't hit 14.
But that'll
wins.
be for the casual
So
fans that
it's
don't
gonna
even
look like-
that can't look at the schedule and realize that it's a harder schedule than last year.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So yeah, if JJ McCarthy like say he's horrible or goes down, whatever, like God forbid he gets an injury or something, Sam
Yeah.
Howell's their backup.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You think that's good?
I don't think it's terrible. Sam Howell was over there low-key fucking it up on the Seahawks.
You know, Sam
And
Howell's
the
not bad.
and when he was
Sam
on the
Howell's a good backup.
I think he's another
But-
Don't
Well,
say Sam
Ryan
Darnold.
Fitzpatrick?
no. What was astronaut, bro?
Josh Hobbs or Josh
Yeah.
Dobbs?
Josh Dobbs.
Another Dobbs.
Who's
He
Josh
played it-
Hobbs?
Josh Hobbs? I don't know. I don't know who Josh Hobbs is. But no, whatchamacallit, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, when he was on the Commanders too, he's low-key lighting it up. He was doing like 4 touchdowns, 3 picks type of thing. But I mean, he's still throwing for 300, 4 touchdowns. He just lets it go. He don't care. He knows he's in there for a good time, not a long time.
Oh God. But yeah, that's my division.
Yeah, I
And I
don't.
think unfortunately I think that's how it's gonna go. I think that's how it's gonna pan out.
Unfortunately, I think it's the worst list I've ever heard. But
I don't know. No, Josh Hobbs. All right, no.
but,
Messed up.
but I mean, that could happen, and then you could look at us and be like, "You're retarded."
I just don't see him
You're
finishing
stupid.
last. Really, at all.
I mean, you are pretty stupid.
My bad.
It's just a foreshadow, you know.
He dropped in that first episode in.
It's good, bro. Don't highlight it. Don't highlight it. Maya, what's up? What were you gonna say?
We'll be all right.
No, I was just saying I don't think they.
You
finished
guys
last.
really disagree with
I mean,
me.
they won what?
I can
I mean,
tell
they won.
by your body language. It rubbed you the wrong
It's
way.
just what they
my
won
list
14
came out with
games
to be.
last year.
Yeah, it was pretty stupid, Caesar. I mean,
It's not stupid though.
I mean,
Bro,
they won.
really not.
They won how many games last year? 14?
15.
Or 15? 14 or 15?
They won 15,
It was
I think.
15, right? And the
But
Vikings
how many
won
of those
14?
games were they healthy?
That
They
one
were
too.
healthy for a good portion of the season. And the back end is
That's
when
just,
they
bro,
struggled.
that's just
They won 15
But I'm just saying
games.
that's a crazy drop. That's
that.
a
So the whole
crazy
season
drop.
they were
off.
But
good.
they still lost players towards the end, bro. They lost players in the playoffs, which, wasn't that long ago.
They almost won though. You're acting like they were just like they
They got
almost beat the
dog walked
Commanders.
by the Commanders.
Oh wait, no, they didn't get dog walked. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Well,
Are you
okay?
kidding me?
It was
I forgot. Chill out.
it was a high
No,
scoring game.
because I
but
put
I
a
mean
good
they
bet.
scored like 30
I put
points
a
and
good
still
ass
lost.
bet on the Lions to dog walk the Commanders. I fucking hate the Commanders.
I think
for
it was
that.
like
It was 45-31.
Yeah, it
Okay,
was a
they
high
still scored
scoring
30.
Game. That's what I'm saying.
Because they
That's a
came-
Bengals game
they
right
came
there.
back low-key, though. I ain't
That's
gonna
what the
lie. They came
Bengals
back.
do. They score
The
30
Lions
points and still
started fighting
lose.
back towards the end. But look at
was
those.
Steelers versus
Look at
Bengals last
the
week,
quarter
last year.
breakdown.
Trust me, I know, buddy.
yeah. The quarter breakdowns were fucking.
I think it was 44-37 or something like that.
But that's what I'm saying though. The Lions, I mean, I understand they have a lot of injuries, but that's kind of like the team that they are. They kind of have a Bengals identity in a way. Like they're gonna have.
Bengals identity.
Why
They
are
do.
you bringing the Bengals
Hold
into
on.
this, bro?
Let me explain.
Nah, you're weird as.
he just like me for
They
real.
doing this in the first
They-
episode. Come
no,
on.
they do.
Chad.
Look, Bengals identity
come
because okay, you just put the Lions at last. I guarantee you my take is
Yeah,
not
so
as
why
worse
are you
as that.
bringing up the Bengals?
I am interested.
The
in
Lions
Sam
have a
to do
Yeah,
this.
Bengals
because you're
identity.
the other Bengals fans. Shut the fuck up.
I can't talk. Seems to be interrupting me all the time.
Go
Bro,
ahead, talk about
because
the
you're
Bengals.
about to say some
Listen,
stupid shit. Bring in
no,
the Bengals.
because you're talking about the Lions taking that much of a drop off next season. I'm saying they have a Bengals identity because you're saying they have a lot of injuries. Their defense isn't great. They win a lot of games because they're really good offensively. They score a lot of points. They lost to that Commanders team because they scored 31 points and still got blown out because their defense was horrible. Because, yeah, they were missing a lot of players on that defense. But you can't sit here and tell me with that good of an offense, they still can't win 9 or 10 games. The Bengals can do it. Why can't the Lions?
Okay, the Lions' defense is not horrible. I don't know where we're
And the
getting this.
Bengals' defense is worse than the
The
Lions.
Lions have players on defense.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. The Bengals' defense is
fully healthy though.
the
That
Bengals' defense.
isn't fully
The Bengals'
healthy.
defense is
I mean,
much worse
and
than the
they don't
Lions
have
team,
Aaron
and
Glenn,
the
who was
Bengals
their
still won
DC.
9 games.
Okay, Aiden Hutchinson.
So
down.
you can survive
Hold on.
being an
What?
elite offense.
I said Aiden Hutchinson is going to play next year. DJ Reader is going to play next year.
Yeah,
Brian
but
Branch
you
is going to
gotta-
play
you
next
gotta
year. Kirby
hope-
Joseph is going to
And
play
Brian
next
Branch
year.
is a dog.
But you gotta
DJ
hope.
Reed is
You
gonna
gotta hope
play.
that
DJ
Aiden
Reed's
Hutchinson
really
is gonna
good.
come back a fraction, just losing maybe one step.
Even if he starts out slow, I still think he's going to. I mean, I'm not going to count him out. That's not fair.
I'm
but-
not trying to count him. I'm
He's
not
still
saying
gonna
I'm
be an
counting him
impact.
out.
Yeah, he
I'm not
probably
saying he's
won't-
counting him
Yeah,
out. You just
he-
gotta hope he's still the same
He probably
guy.
won't get 5
gonna
sacks
be-
in 3 games,
Yeah,
but
it'll
you know
be-
he's still be an impact. You say, watch out for Hutch.
Yeah.
But what
I mean,
I'm,
it's
but
whatever, bro. At the end of the
basically,
season, when
basically
we come
my
back to this shit, y'all
basically
gonna
my
look like
point,
idiots and I'm gonna be chilling.
my point is, as long as they can stay healthy offensively, I know they don't have Ben Johnson, but they're
Exactly,
They're-
dude.
but
I'm
I'm
looking.
looking-
Your
but offensively-
case isn't making any sense.
I don't know why. You're just not listening to what I'm saying.
about to shut Burrito
Offensively,
down.
they still have a lot of really good talent on that roster. I'm saying I compared them to the Bengals because if the Bengals can have one of the worst defenses in the NFL and
You have
still
Burrow.
win, okay,
The Lions don't have Burrow.
I understand that, but they still have
Burrow
a really
is a lot of the reason why you guys are able to
okay.
survive.
I
games, because you have that
understand. I
shit-ass
understand. We have
fucking
Burrow,
defense
but
of
the
yours
Lions
with your
have
shit owner.
The Lions have Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Jameer Gibbs, David Montgomery, Jamison Williams, Sam Laporta.
Laporta.
They have insane weapons.
Yeah, you gotta hope their new OC can make something happen with that.
I
We
just,
can make that
I just
happen.
don't think they're gonna lose, or I don't think they're gonna win less than like 8 or 9 games.
Of all those
Like I
people,
still think even if you think they're gonna drop off and not win the division, I still think they make the playoffs. They're still a playoff team. Plus, I don't think the NFC is like
I don't
that
think they make.
strong
I don't
to
think
where.
they make the playoffs.
of all
Obviously,
those,
because they're making.
Well, yeah, because they're last, and for you they finished last. So yeah.
okay. So of all those people that you said were out and weren't going to be there at the start of the season, 2 of those are starters. All
Okay,
the
yeah,
rest
that's
of
what I
them
was trying to say.
are
It still
backups.
doesn't matter, dude.
So a lot
still
of it's
doesn't
their
matter.
depth.
Yeah, I get
Their
that. Yeah,
backups.
but guess what? Guess what? When those starters fall, because they will fall. Unfortunately, that's what happens.
They
With that
will
shitty
fall.
Because, dude, what
don't
has the
know
Lions
that.
have dealt with for the
They
past 3 years?
could, but
Injuries
doesn't
each
mean
year.
it will. But okay.
Guess
Okay.
what? They're now down to the fucking third string because their backups, second strings, are hurt too.
But none of them are an injured reserve either. They're all
Yeah,
just
because
say out.
they're trying to not put them in there because if they put them in there, they're gone for 4 fucking weeks.
There's only
4
one.
weeks ain't shit.
The only one person that's out confirmed for the season is the defensive lineman that we named
The
earlier.
D tackle, yeah, I can't pronounce his name.
I think it's
ain't even gonna
Pascal.
try.
We're just assuming
No,
the
it's not
best.
Josh
We're just assuming
Pascal?
the worst. That's
Well,
what
then
it
it'd
is.
be Would it be Wingo?
That's
then,
all it is.
or-
We're trying to give them the
I
benefit
don't
of the
think
doubt.
they drop. Like I don't have a problem with you saying they drop, but to go from first to worst is without like completely changing the entire team which I get just the coordinators or whatever, but like, dude, their team is still the exact same as last year. It's the exact same.
Yeah. To see a team from the
Agree
number
to
one,
disagree.
I mean, at the end of the
seed.
season, if that happens,
We'll come
flip
back
it
to
and
this. It's
we'll
all right.
come back
We'll
to
come
it.
back
And
to this.
Caesar's going to sound like a
Tell us all
genius.
shut the hell up if they finish last.
Yeah, you can do
I will.
you can do your lap around here. You know what I'm saying?
But then if they don't, like, we don't get the same satisfaction.
Yeah, it's not fun.
So it's like it's not fair.
But we could just be like, ha, big
It's just
dumb.
kind of like, told you
You
so,
remember
or
when Caesar
whatever.
said this stupid shit?
Yeah.
Add it to the list.
All right.
Add it to the list.
Add it to the list.
Y'all ready to move on?
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Let's keep this train going. Choo choo.
All right. I want to talk about QBs that have the most pressure this year. I feel like this NFL season is going to be a tough one for a lot of players, for a lot of teams. The Lions, one of them. So I want to get your guys' feel on what quarterbacks you feel like have the most pressure coming into this season. And the pressure can come from this is his last season being a starter, or this may be his last season in the league too. After this season, we can have some very serious talks where he's not top 10, top 5, top 15, whatever. However you guys want to venture out into this conversation, we can go with.
Okay.
All right. Also, what you got?
Me?
Yeah.
Me.
Ooh.
Little old me, huh? All right. The quarterbacks with the most pressure going into next season. At 1, I got Tua. I think he still has pressure. Justin Herbert, Caleb Williams, Michael Penix, Bryce Young, Kyler Murray, and Brock Purdy. Is there anybody on this list that you guys got questions with?
Michael Penix.
Michael Penix. Oh,
Yeah.
That's his first year starting.
Yeah, I don't really see Michael Penix.
I think-
all the other guys, I think, is good.
I think there's pressure on Michael Penix because they drafted him in the first round. So
Yeah.
to bank on that when they already had a quarterback, which obviously in hindsight was actually a good decision because
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins sucked. But
Isn't it crazy? He went from a
horrible.
5-touchdown game to immediately like 3 picks the
Yeah.
next game.
He was
Yeah.
horrible.
Michael
It was like
Penix-
one game switch. Like he was
Yeah.
good for like the first 5
And
weeks.
he went like how many games without throwing a touchdown?
Yeah, I don't know.
He went
I
like
don't even
5
know.
yeah.
or 6 or something.
I don't know. I think it's an Atlanta thing, really.
Yeah. So Michael Penix comes in at the end of the season that he starts 3 games and he goes 1-2. So that's not a good record. I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt. I'm not really gonna knock that against him. But it's more about the situation he's in. We all know the Falcons they have playmakers around the field. Like the
Yeah.
Falcons is a position whenever there's a quarterback on the move, you're like, hey, the Falcons would be a nice spot. But now they have their so-called QB1. So I'm not bought in on the Michael Penix stuff yet. I need to see more from him. So I would say that technically is pressure because this team is, from an offensive standpoint, ready to win some games. And they just need their quarterback to take the leap with them.
What would be satisfactory for you, like for them?
They need to make the playoffs.
make the playoffs.
They
Okay.
have to.
What if they miss it by a game or 2? Would that be disappointing still?
Yeah, it'd be disappointing. I mean, I feel like that's basically what they did last year.
I think they're still. I think
Okay.
they're still a few pieces away because I don't think Kyle Pitts is as good as everybody makes him out.
I'm
to
not
be.
even. I honestly, in my head, I'm not even thinking of Kyle Pitts. I'm
I know.
thinking Drake London because I mean, like we seen from the blind ranking how
Yeah.
good I think Drake London is.
Drake
And then
London's
Bijan.
good.
Yeah,
And Bijan.
yeah.
And I know I
And
get
their offensive
that.
line is decent.
Their offensive line is decent.
Yeah.
I just think their defense was horrendous, trash cans, booty cheeks, terrible last year, and it didn't
I
get
don't
that much
know.
better at
They
all.
ripped us apart.
Yeah.
Okay, their defense was terrible last year. I mean, like it's not even a question. I think when I was making defensive rankings last night or looking at defenses, they had the Falcons on their front 7 at like 29
Yeah,
out
no,
of 32.
it was
Yeah,
bad,
it's
but
bad.
they addressed it. But they drafted the edge rusher from Tennessee. So
Yeah.
they tried to make some moves this offseason to try to address their needs. But yeah, I mean, I think Michael Pitt. Yeah, I mean, he probably.
I think he's got one more year after this at least.
For
Like
pressure-wise?
even if they like pull out a 6-win year this year, if you just see flashes of Michael Penix like being good, like he's gonna be fine. They're still gonna give him another year. They're gonna give him another year, maybe even 2, regardless, because it's
I was
a
about to
Falcons
say,
franchise.
I don't think Michael Penix is anywhere near pressure.
Yeah, I don't.
It's his first year starting. It's his first year with the team. I get the team is well put around him. I want to say great or good. I'm gonna go with well.
But there's just no excuse if he's not performing, in my opinion. Like Kirk Cousins, I don't think Kirk Cousins will ever have a starting job in the NFL based off of what he did last year, because just everybody's like, dude, you're playing bad in this Falcons offense. I don't think you could play good in any offense.
Yeah.
So if Michael Penix doesn't look great, then they're screwed at quarterback, and their franchises it's going to be an opposite direction.
I mean, they could pick another quarterback
Like
if
who?
they're that bad.
Oh, like draft,
Yeah.
yeah. So it
They'll
just
come in drafts pretty good.
everything is trending up for the Falcons, in my opinion. It's just so he's just like that.
The only
yeah.
derailing factor. Okay.
Yeah, if he's bad, then it can make that train take a real wrong turn.
Also, I just wanted to dabble in on the Tua situation. I think the Dolphins are going to be bad regardless next year. So I don't know.
Not if Tua's good. They wouldn't be bad.
Their defense is terrible.
I feel like we talk about Tua having
they got
pressure
Minka.
every year.
Tua.
Yeah,
I feel like every year he's
But
in
he
that
just gets a-
conversation.
he got a what?
It's like every year. It's like, oh, Tua's got pressure this year because we'll see if he can stay healthy. We'll see if they can be good.
And he's been disappointing.
No one really likes Mike McDaniel as a head coach, so
But
they're kind of like, they're a question mark. Like they're on the bubble.
I'm gonna triple down on
They
the
could be
Tua.
really good or they could be really bad.
Yeah, but there's no way from a GM standpoint you let Tua stay another year if it goes anything like how it has been.
But what are they going to do with him?
But also, he's had so many
They're
concussions.
just gonna
too,
blow it up,
which is-
dude.
Didn't they just sign he just signed like a 5-year, what, $200 million
2
deal
years
like
ago.
2
Well,
years
plus,
ago?
I mean, how long is
2-3
Tyreek
years
going
ago.
to play? I don't think Tyreek's going to be in the league for that much longer.
No,
He
hell
was
no.
talking about how he wanted to retire after this season.
Yeah, I was about to say if that's what I'm
So
saying.
it's
If
like
they're not
they're
good
eventually
this
going to
year,
have to just go back and start rebuilding again.
They are.
That's
They
pressure
will.
right there. This is like, I mean, it's most likely going to end as a disappointment with the Dolphins. Like, there's a 90% chance this season is a disappointment for the Dolphins.
Everything's
Yeah,
against them.
it definitely
Yeah.
could be.
So
I'm just saying, though, like, if they are bad this year, like, what would they even do with Tua? Because they're not going to be able to offset
I
him
mean-
because nobody's going to trade for Tua if he's terrible.
I mean, he could be a backup. I mean, and somebody could take a
But
chance
nobody's
on
going
him.
to nobody's going to take a backup for that amount of money.
Well, they can buy him out or cut him.
yeah, I mean, if you buy him
Yeah.
out, yeah. I
So you
guess.
think if the Dolphins, let's say they finish really bad, like they're like a bottom 5 team for whatever reason, they have like a top 6 pick, like they're taking a quarterback.
Yeah, they would
Well,
have to.
duh.
I mean, they even took one last year. I mean, I know Quinn Ewers.
Even if Tua's
had-
good.
not high, but they.
Quinn time. I forgot about Quinn.
Queen, no.
I mean, there is a reality. If he's doing so bad, they toss Quinn in there to see what happens.
Yeah.
But like even if Tua's good, let's just say hypothetically, like
No,
they
if
have a
he's
bad
if he's
season,
good, then
but
there's no
he's-
point. What do you do? Then what's the conversation we're having? If Tua's good, there's no point of blowing it
because
up.
I
Yeah,
said
that's what I'm saying.
I know, but I said my question wasn't going to draft the quarterback. You said yeah, obviously, but I said if
If he's
Tua's-
bad,
You
yeah,
said
that's
if
what I
the-
mean.
You said if they were bad,
if
though,
the Dolphins are bad, but what if Tua's like good?
then they
Like,
wouldn't
what
be
if
bad.
They wouldn't. Yeah.
I mean, you could still. I mean, you could still.
Bengals were bad.
You could still
They
have.
didn't have a top 6 pick.
Okay, but you get what I'm saying. Like, what if he's like, they're like, oh,
Okay.
he's not horrible, but our team is
You
really
just got to be more
bad.
specific because you're saying
Okay.
he's good, but then like it just depends on where they finish in the league. Like if they're a top 5 team, yeah, they probably would draft a quarterback. Well, it just depends. If he's good, why would they draft a quarterback?
That's what I was asking.
No, they're not going to. Unless he's bad. They're,
Exactly.
Damn, I don't know why they're being so hostile.
I know.
towards
It's
my
just-
alley.
I can't ask
The
questions.
question that you're asking is so broad. You're not being very specific on what you're asking.
yeah, I was.
Well, I just want I just sometimes want to ask a question. I just
Because
want
if they're
your
bad,
opinion. I
then
don't know
yeah,
what
they're
you're
going to get a
mean.
new
What are you
quarterback.
trying to get at? Let's
What he's
just do
saying
that.
is, it
Because
so happens Tua
what
plays
I'm
good with their
saying
ass.
is like you could still be good, throw up good stats, and
yeah,
be a
so
bad
then-
team.
so then
But I'm
why-
saying, but Tua is also still, even if he has a good season, he's like the most question mark quarterback in the NFL because of how many concussions he has. We don't know how long realistically he's going to be in the league. So it's like, what if they want to rebuild, you could still draft a quarterback even though you're like, oh,
This
Tua.
is what we're saying.
I think you are just talking about pressure. Like,
Like you're trying to dig into something that we're not even saying.
Okay,
We're
well,
not even having the same conversation. That's
okay,
what I'm
well,
saying.
I
So the-
asked a question,
the
you
pressure-
answered it, so that's,
the pressure.
thank you. You don't have to be hostile.
I asked
I don't
the
know why
question,
you're
I don't know
being
why y'all
hostile.
listening.
Listen, if Tua's good, we're not drafting a quarterback. If he's bad, we're drafting a quarterback.
Point
We-
blank, bitch.
Okay.
Hey, come on.
All right.
We.
We as in like I'm a GM for the
Yeah,
Dolphins.
we
I caught
okay.
that. Someone clocked that shit. He said we.
All right, Herbert. Is that? Do you think Herbert has pressure this year?
I just don't know. I don't know.
I think so. I just didn't want to put him because I felt like that's kind of like an obvious choice, and I figured like one of you guys were going to say it. But I do agree with you in the sense that
I'm
the team.
I think
but yet again,
I think Herbert
you
has
think
pressure.
the team is good, but it's really not.
It's not that crazy good. Like,
But
they're
also,
it's
it's
not.
like how much more time?
I'm high on the Chargers.
But
Like,
it depends on your expectations for the Chargers. If they make the playoffs, he has pressure.
the only thing
they
that
need to make the playoffs.
Because how many
are.
more opportunities are you going to give Herbert to make the playoffs
Listen,
and lose in the first
the
round?
Chargers are considered a playoff team, so
They are.
that right there already puts pressure on the quarterback.
And Jim
Hey, bro, he
Harbaugh's a
just
good
lost
head
Mike
coach, right?
Williams.
Mike Williams.
Bro, no one cares.
Yeah, I
Okay,
wasn't worried
Jim
about
Harbaugh's
that.
a good coach.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh's
So-
a good coach. Yeah, and Justin Herbert is the pressure is right now. Jalen Hurts is over here. Hey, Justin, I'm taking your spot on this top 5 list. So he needs to. That's pressure right there.
Nope, not
So-
according to Stephen A. He's not even top 10. But go ahead.
that's pretty stupid. But
Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, like these guys are because everybody was like, okay, Herbert's on this top 5 tier of talent. We just need the production. So that right there, and he still needs to get that playoff.
what do you
He
do?
still
Like,
needs to do good in the playoffs.
the only thing that I say with this pressure thing is like say he gets to the playoffs again, right?
And he folds under
and he folds again, right? Is he not just Dak Prescott, who's had a longevity career with the Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah, and who's only going the regular
but who's
season.
not he has no pressure going into next year. If anything happens, he's still going to be there. Like, I just don't see it like it mattering that much unless he's just awful, because like he still is a top 7 quarterback in talent, and that's really hard to just be like, all right, you're gone.
It's
because
Herbert everybody knows Herbert has the build, has the talent, has the flashes of being a top 5, God forbid, the best quarterback in the damn league, how talented he is, but he's just not performing to that level. So that's right. So what in your situation, that's the difference between good and great. He'll always be known as a good quarterback. He'll never be known as a great quarterback.
People was comparing him to Burrow his first 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he had one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen, Justin Herbert, and he just hasn't, like, ever since then. I wouldn't say it's been down. It's just been level.
I mean, I just want to remind you of the last Chargers quarterback.
Phillip Rivers?
He'll
just be Phillip Rivers. He'll be
exact
great.
Same quarterback.
He'll be great, just not
he
able to
played
win.
17 seasons of being just good.
Do you want a Phillip Rivers, or, hey, is it time now to win
I'm not
something?
saying that, but I think it's just in a league of where it's hit or miss on quarterbacks and stuff like that. I just think it's really hard to, even if they, again, lose in the first round of the playoffs, to get rid of Justin Herbert.
Well, there's context. If Justin Herbert plays his ass out and they lose, then that's different. It just, if he throws 3 interceptions like he's been doing and he's just costing his team, then there's levels to this. It's just like Herbert, we all know how good he is, so everybody wants to put him at the top 5, but they just can't because he doesn't have the resume to back it. So that's pressure itself. And then moving on, I had Caleb Williams. I feel like you guys are for sure onto that.
Yeah, I think
Caleb Williams definitely
he
got
has pressure for sure. I mean, they're
Yeah.
putting everything around him
He was
for
the
him
number
to
1 pick.
succeed.
Yeah.
He's
But
number
how
1
big
pick.
of pressure? Because I don't think it's that big of pressure.
I mean, if he has another bad season, I think they give him another year.
The reason there's pressure is because he's number 1, and
I feel like
he's
he'll
the number
have,
1
I think
pick.
he'll
He
have
got
2 more years
pressure.
because of new head coach.
Justin Fields got 3 years. So I think Caleb Williams gets 3 years.
Yeah, and if
But Justin Fields wasn't a hot commodity coming into the league. You got to remember, Justin Fields was pick 15, I think. Caleb was
I understand
1.
that. I get that.
So it's different. It's different scenarios.
he's going to have even his least
different amount of money being talked around.
But if he's ass, though. Like, I'm saying, if he does the same season he had
I'll tell
last
you
year,
this.
2 years in a row.
He's already going to have more pressure than Justin just based on this team. Justin never had a team anywhere near good to this. So
That is true.
So,
And they got rid of him. That's what I'm saying.
And they got Ben Johnson.
So, and then it's just
They're
how
supposed to be-
long it's been for the Bears. The fans are just getting disappointed. So that's going to be pressure regardless.
Yeah.
And Chicago's not a fun place to play.
supposed to have a
when you're
different
playing
culture
bad,
now,
they're going to let
so-
you know.
I'm not disagreeing. I think he also has pressure. I'm just saying I think he only has 2 more years.
We already did Michael Penix, Bryce Young.
I agree.
Bench last year from Andy Dalton. I mean, I'm a Bryce Young believer, but
I am too.
he needs to show something this year, which I think he can.
He was trending up the right direction. I love that.
He
I
needs to
still
continue
think
that.
if he's even if he's just decent, like
Yeah,
if
he
he did
just
what he
needs
did
to
at the end
show
of the year,
stuff.
he'll be good because that Carolina Panthers team is not winning shit next year.
Yeah.
It's just not happening. Now, maybe 1 or 2 years. I mean, it just depends on how much they really truly believe in Bryce Young. I mean, that's just what it comes down to.
If he doesn't show flashes, like he said, if you don't see continuation of growth with each week, with each rep, with each pass, with each little fucking detail, he maybe has 1 more year.
Well, I mean, I feel like Bryce Young. That's kind of an unfair assessment, though. Like Bryce Young, it's because he was the number 1 overall pick, but
He's not even the number 1 overall pick,
but he was put in.
We're
the
talking
worst.
about size here. That's what I'm going.
I know,
with.
I get that. Size is definitely a big thing, but like he looked really good last year. Pause. He looked really good last year in the second half of the season,
Yeah.
so he showed promise.
Exactly.
But
So if he
is
continues
literally-
on that, he'll be fine.
Right, but yeah,
We
he is,
scratched this
he,
hole
he is
completely.
literally. But that's why I'm like the pressure. Like I can see it, but it's kind of unfair in a way because like he has
NFL's
really.
unfair, bub.
I know, but he has nothing.
It's
like,
just the Bears. I'm not the Bears. The Panthers. If they are bad,
Like,
and they have
they're
another
horrible,
top
bro.
pick next year, they could draft another QB if Bryce Young isn't showing anything.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's true.
That's where the pressure is. He's fighting for a job because he lost it last year. He's just Andy Dalton was bad too. So
Yeah, no. If he's bad again, like he was in the first half of the season, I mean, he's definitely done.
Yeah,
Like, there's
and
no
they
doubt about
they
that.
traded the Bears for him.
But
anyway.
I feel like
they traded
it would
up
be worse.
for Bryce.
It would be
so-
worse if they actually like was kind of like the Bears because they're at least trying to put talent around him. Like, yeah, they drafted McMillan, which is a start, but it's like he don't have that much to work with. So like it's still kind of a small sample size.
You could tell like it's easy to tell like if a quarterback is good or not, even with a bad team. Like if you're like, hey, this dude's making the right plays, like he's hitting
Oh,
hands.
yeah.
That's how I feel about like Drake May.
Yeah.
That's how I felt with Bryce Young, honestly, last season. Like even before he got benched, I was like, I mean, this guy's trying. Like he's hitting them. It just people aren't.
But that's what I'm
giving
saying.
him any
Like
help.
he
And his
like
offensive line
last
is
year he
horrible.
showed flashes like he
Yeah.
could actually be he can be a solid QB.
And
But he's throwing to Adam
Yeah.
Thielen and some
Well, that's the
bums
thing.
over there,
Is
you
it-
know.
is
Xavier Leggette's got
Yeah,
sure
Xavier
drops a lot.
Legette,
Over
Is
yeah,
there.
that
like
what
he
you
can't
want
catch
from
a
a number
pass,
one
so.
pick though? A solid QB. That's another question we have
I mean,
to ask.
I know, but
I
that's the whole thing that it's really the size thing for him because he's too small.
I mean, you want an elite QB at number one, but if he's solid, I think that's fine too.
I don't think so.
I think it's safe.
Not
I mean,
for number
obviously
one.
it sucks.
I
Like,
mean, it
you-
just depends, bro. Like, I mean, there is just certain drafts where QBs are just okay.
Yeah.
like
Which is-
that's
which
gonna
is what
happen.
I'm
Like
saying,
you can get by with I get a number one pick.
Which
You
is
don't want him
why
to be
he's
solid.
gonna
You
have
want him
the
to
pressure.
be elite, but you can have a solid QB and be fine for sure.
Like from that draft, what the other good QBs are?
Well, we had CJ.
CJ, and then who else?
that'd be it, right?
I
can't
can't
remember.
think of it off the dome.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I'm-
but
that's what I'm
CJ's
saying.
obviously
So,
like the only other one that was really good.
Michael,
They-
is it
tho-
Michael
those
Penix?
went one and
Michael
two.
Penix.
Is it
I
Michael
think,
Penix,
right?
Michael
or was
Penix
he
in
in
that
the Bo Nix?
He was in the
draft.
Bo Nix draft.
Was he?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
because it went
Okay,
9,
yeah.
13.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I can
Right.
tell you Bryce Young, CJ, and then it was
Yeah,
Because they
probably,
went 1 and 2. They went 1 and 2.
It was probably a drop
It was
off
always
after
a
that.
conversation who's going to go first,
Yeah.
CJ or Bryce.
Yeah.
And then the Panthers.
Anthony
and the,
Richardson was in that draft too.
Yes. Okay. And
Trash
we
cans.
already know his situation.
You want to talk about pressure?
that
If
might
that
be
man
a
even
dumpster
starts.
fire. Oh yeah, did you not have Anthony Richardson on your list?
No,
for
I
pressure?
didn't. I'm already
Okay.
out on Anthony Richardson. I
don't
mean, he
even
might
think
not
he's
even
got-
start next year.
Yeah,
I know
He
it might be
probably
Daniel
won't.
Jones.
it might be.
Another short one. I had Kyler Murray.
Yes, can I dive into that, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Kyler Murray's been mid for like the last 2 years, and I think it's starting to get like really bad.
You don't
Like-
read his playbook, bro.
Like he's starting to get to the point where he looks like he just doesn't care. Like
That's
he's
what I
just
was gonna
playing
say.
like he's playing college ball.
doesn't
again.
care.
Like
Will Levis was in that draft. Sorry, I'm looking at the draft.
You're
My
good.
bad. Go-
tra-
go back.
trash cans again.
Trash can. Yep.
Out till 2026.
He was like a 3rd round draft pick.
No, Will Levis was second.
Whatever, same shit.
Out of Kentucky.
Horrible.
Out of Kentucky,
Right.
where he threw more interceptions and touchdowns in
Horrible.
the SEC, but nobody cared about that.
I never liked him.
I never liked him either. But no, Kyler Murray, I just think he's like, it's getting to the point where it just looks like he don't care about football anymore. And it's like he's not making the right reads. He's leaving wide receivers open. And it's like he has all the talent in the world. Like we've seen it. Like I've seen like his first 2-3 seasons, whatever it was. I don't even know what seasons he's on. Were fantastic. Like when he was showing the right things.
Going into
I
year
was
7.
I was a Kyler Murray hater. I was like, dude, he's way too small. Obviously, because that just tends to be the problem in the NFL.
Yeah.
But I mean, he proved me wrong in that aspect. But now it's getting to the point where I think he just don't even want to be in Arizona. He don't want to play for that team, and he just don't want to play ball in general anymore.
You don't even want to look at Marvin Harrison, who was one of the best college receivers to ever play.
When you're on your phone, I said that.
I was looking at the draft class, so
I'm just kidding.
and Hooker was in that draft class too, by the way.
I think Kyler Murray, I think he does have. I mean, I'm not going to go as hard as you did. I just think he has pressure. But I mean, it is fair for what you're saying. He's been disappointing, but I think this Cardinals team, with how the NFC West, I mean, it's kind of up in the air. I mean, so that if they don't push for a playoff spot, I mean, it's definitely going to. And if it's on him, then it's going to be a disappointment.
It's just with him, it's an extra, like, I think, more pressure because Kyler Murray, like, other than Tua, like, Kyler Murray is going to get trade interest. Like,
Yeah.
there will be a team that trades for Kyler Murray because he is, like, he was really good. So, like, Tua, you can't because of the medical and all of that, and you think that the team's built around Tua rather than Tua builds the team, which is different than Kyler. So I feel like if you're the Cardinals at the end of the season and you're walking out the season with a whopping 5 wins, and this loaded QB draft class comes up, I mean, trade Kyler Murray and some picks up for a better spot and just get him out
They
of
were
there.
a lot better than I thought they were going to be last year, though. Surprisingly,
Yeah, I mean, they
like,
turned
I
it
thought
on
they
at
were
the
going to be
end.
the worst team in the NFL, and they won 6 games maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know, I
something
couldn't
like
tell
that.
you, but
7 games.
but they
8
wasn't
games.
that bad.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you gotta give Kyler Murray some credit right there.
So I mean,
I
how
give
much
Trey
of that
McBride
could
that
you?
credit.
Yeah, how much of that could you credit to Kyler?
I was about to say he has
Trey
weapons
McBride's
next year.
dog.
I watched this man Trey
That dude is
McBride
insane.
drop his nuts on us in the rain.
Yeah, Trey McBride is insane.
One-handed
He's
catch
another
in the
one, bro.
rain.
Take us over, bro. Just lock.
Yeah, they were
every
8.
time.
They were 8-9 last season.
Yeah.
No, there you go. 8. They won 8 games.
Those had to be back end games that they won. Because I remember they started off like because they were like 3-7 or something like that.
You want me to go through it? I got it right here.
No, you're cool. We don't have to really deep dive into that.
So
They beat the 49ers.
Imagine if
They
Marvin
swept the
Harrison
49ers.
Jr. Imagine he throws him the ball more.
What do you want me to say? We were dog shit. Like,
Yeah.
I gave up at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I kept watching our games, but it was more of a, it felt more of a job than actually.
Do you have Trevor
enjoying it.
Lawrence on your list?
No.
Okay, I got Trevor Lawrence, and
I do too.
I'm gonna put. I just want to put him on there too because like Trevor, other than that one year that they almost beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, has been mid as hell. Even leaning towards bad. Like Trevor played terrible last season, and it's like this is what we're going in his 5th season.
Yeah.
If you're not showing me that you can be great for 2 out of your 5 seasons, I'm done with you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like because he has high upside. I get that. But like you got players now. You got Brian Thomas Jr. You're going to have Travis Hunter. Like Brenton Strange was going off at the end of the year last year. I know you got rid of Evan Greengram, but Brenton Strange stepped up for him big time. Travis Etienne, he's on a decline. I don't know what the hell happened to him.
Their offensive line
Injuries.
is so bad, man.
Their offensive line is bad, but like
they can't run.
still,
Can't run the ball.
I'm seeing a decline from Trevor ever since that playoff game. I'm not seeing an incline or any of that. Like it's just, I'm just getting a real bad taste in my mouth from Trevor, and that's coming from me, who I'm a big Trevor Lawrence fan. Like even when we were facing Clemson in the shit, I was like, damn. So good.
I want Trevor
I was like, he's
Lawrence
gonna
to
be a
good.
dog, and then
I
like
want him to be good. So
him to get
bad.
to the league and him be this mid. I just don't know if he's used to it in his mental. Because I mean, if you even go back to high school, this man didn't lose a game in high school, and then when he went to college in Clemson, his first season, I'm pretty sure they went undefeated, right?
Yeah.
So
They won the championship.
They won the national championship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They won it, and they went undefeated. Like they didn't lose a game, and it's like once you start losing those games and realize that you come to facts that you're not untouchable. That's a real bring you down to earth type of thing for players
That's the
like
thing.
that.
You get to the league and you start hitting adversity.
Yeah.
That a lot of these players have never really felt before throughout their career, and then like sometimes like they don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Especially when you got expectations like Trevor Lawrence.
I mean,
But you talk about a decline. Yeah, they was a playoff team, and then the next season they had the 2nd overall pick.
yeah. I think the only thing that might save him is that they have a new GM, new offense court, or I mean, new head coach.
New head coach.
Like they just got to new everything, so they might give him another year after this if it's pretty bad. But like, you got to really start dialing in on Trevor Lawrence and telling him he's got to be great this season and next season, and then if not, you got to move on.
Like
from
you're
that.
really talking about someone whose job is seriously on the line. It's got to be Trevor Lawrence. Because like, how many more years you gonna give, bro?
Because that's what I was about to say.
About how many years you gonna give Caleb Williams? How many years you gonna give all these other young QBs? Bryce Young, Trevor Lawrence. This would be what his fifth season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And they've made the playoffs once.
Yeah.
And he's probably only had 2 good years. His second year, and then 2 years before that. Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying.
This is tough.
And that's
I'm
a
sorry.
tough decision to make.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good.
But it's tough. I wanted to put Trevor in there, but the reason I took him off is because I went at bat for Justin so many times when he was with the Bears is of how awful that situation was. I feel like the Jaguars isn't as bad, obviously, as the Bears situation, but it's been pretty bad. I mean, he's had how many coaches now? 3 out of the 5 years he's been in the league. Let alone coordinators, position coaches, stuff like that, right? GM. I mean, no, I think this is only his 2nd GM, which really it's not the same impact, but I mean, he's the one that's in charge of putting the damn team together. He's
33.
You know what I'm saying?
Their GM's 33.
Yeah, I know he's new.
He's
That's
like,
crazy.
I know what I'm
He's
saying
young
is
as shit.
A 33-year-old GM.
young as hell, dude.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But
That's
it's
insane.
like, I feel like, dude, I don't want to, but I mean, he also just signed an extension. He's the one that just signed an extension.
I'm fine with Trevor Lawrence.
I
right
think he's good. I think he's fine. I think he has like maybe 2 years before you can start putting pressure on him, just because of the situation that he's
It's
been
bad.
revolved with.
Yeah.
If
it's
he
bad.
plays like dog shit this year, if he plays like he did last season, this season, or is he not on the hot seat? That's
I
what
think
I'm
so.
saying.
I
He has
mean,
to play
okay.
good this year.
I mean,
He has to play good this year, or
Especially
else you're
with-
going to start questioning the hell out of
Especially
Trevor
with the
Lawrence.
young core he's got. I'm with you.
I don't know.
I
Their
agree with
offensive
you. I don't
line
think
is
so.
so bad, man.
But like,
It's so hard to win with that situation.
you know how we hear nowadays, it's like you don't give young quarterbacks time. This is going to be his 5th season. He's had nothing but time.
they have a playoff win in those seasons though. That's a lot. That's good from what the Jaguars are like. That's pretty good.
that playoff win is so like.
It's not bad because
that won me money.
Dude, the Chargers fucking crumbled, bro.
They did.
Yeah, and he
That
he
shit-
delivered. He did what he needed to
outplayed
do.
He did
Herbert.
do it.
What's up
outplayed
with you, bro?
Herbert.
Were they up 28
that
nothing at
that
half?
playoff
They
game
were.
is why people have that narrative on the Chargers.
Yeah, I know.
It's because that game right there.
Yeah, 28-0, and I don't know. I get it. Like, I think Trevor's a fantastic quarterback. Like, I truly, honestly, wholeheartedly believe that.
Yeah.
But for some reason, that shit ain't working
All right,
right
so
now.
I'll ask a question. Please don't get hostile with me. But you think he got pressure of making the playoffs? If they don't make the playoffs,
Nah,
are they
they're
looking at
just
it as
too
a
bad,
problem?
bro. They're just too bad. The only thing I need from Trevor Lawrence is to show me
So
that he's
you're
good.
you're just expecting him to be good.
Justin Fields, his second season with the Bears,
Because here's the thing.
he was good,
But here's
but they
the
were
thing
just
too.
dog
Here's the
shit.
thing too. Their division's not good.
Yeah, I know.
So
that's
it's like
what I'm saying.
I mean, obviously the Houston's the best team in that division, but realistically, if they could, and that's kind of like a crazy situation too, because that's basically saying you went from being a playoff team to completely dropping off to being the second overall pick, and then all of a sudden you take another leap and make the playoffs. But you're also in a bad division. Like you could sneak in 8-9 wins, maybe possibly make it, whatever. But the AFC is also
This is
pretty
and
good.
this is the standard that I'm holding him to. Baker Mayfield last year, we just pulled it up. He threw for what, with 4,600 yards and 40 touchdowns.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Trevor Lawrence has that
Insane.
same OC this year. The exact same OC. That's his head coach. They're going to be running that same offense.
Yeah.
If this man does not give me 3,800 and 28 touchdowns with limited interceptions next year, I'm fully bought out on that. There are better quarterbacks than Trevor Lawrence.
Especially if Travis Hunter plays wide receiver and ends up being what we think
Yeah.
he is. Yeah, like I expect Trevor Lawrence to have a really good season.
That's what I just like. I'm comparing on who their new head coach is and who he was last year. And that Buccaneers offense was the most explosive offense that we seen last year.
Yeah.
If the Jags, who have Brian Thomas Jr., who's shown to be an elite receiver last year, Brenton Strange, who stepped up into his spot and was a big-time player, Travis Hunter, who's supposed to come in and be this elite wide receiver that you guys said that he was going to be last week when we talked about it, along with what I don't even know his name, actually. What's his name again? The OC that's their head coach now?
Liam
Yeah,
Cohen.
Liam Cohen.
Yeah.
If they can't even come up with half of that production, I'm sold out on Trevor. Like, that's just how it is. If I'm watching Baker Mayfield throw for, like I said, already 4,640 touchdowns, he's got to come with at least 38 hundo and 28 touchdowns or 26 touchdowns and limited interceptions.
That'd be his best season. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I've seen Baker Mayfield do it. Why can't you?
Yeah, let me look at this.
And I understand
His
he's
best
got a little
season,
bit
his
more
stats.
help on offense, but it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. They're old as hell. And half of them were missing last season.
Okay.
We already talked about that.
While he's searching what he wants to search up, I'm bringing up Justin Fields.
Okay.
I feel like he needs to have a positive year this year.
I think everybody's out on Justin Fields.
I hate that.
He has a decent
Yeah,
roster.
it sucks to think that.
He has a good receiver one with Wilson. I feel like has a great defense. Now that they have Aaron Glenn, I think they'll just won't lose a step on that defensive side of the ball. But this would be his third team in 3 years, and this may be his last chance to be a starter.
Good thing is, Jets have been really confident with him during minicamp and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They've said he's taken leaps and bounds as a passer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, from the limited games that I've seen from Justin, he wants it. And that's what you want from a quarterback. I mean, I'm talking about he's putting his life on the line for a Raiders win in week 4. So, he wants it. He has all the intangibles to be great.
Yeah.
He just has to remember that he was that passer.
And we
he
all
has
want
to be
him to
able to
be
read
good.
those defenses and be well.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think the entire NFL is out on Justin. So,
This still isn't even a good situation for
Plus,
him.
it's the
terrible.
Jets.
He's getting
Yeah,
bad luck.
plus
he
it's-
got 40 mil, and he knows that
Plus
he's
it's the
probably not getting
Jets,
another
bro.
chance. He had to take it. Had to take it.
Yeah.
It just sucks because the Jets are terrible.
He's just going. He's just
Like
going
with
from. He's
quarterbacks.
going from one bad culture to another.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, the Steelers, get culture, but from the Bears to the Jets.
It was a bad culture. We started Russell Wilson over him. That was
Yeah,
pretty
say
bad.
he lost his job when he was undefeated, right? Undefeated.
No, he lost 2 games.
Yeah,
But it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, he lost 2 games, so he gets benched. Which I mean, they weren't playing bad when they had him, so he keeps getting the short hand of the stick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And
unfair.
This is probably
But-
the shortest end too, so this is a bad stop for him too.
I mean, I think he plays 2 years. I think he plays out his contract with the Jets because I think
$40 million for 2. That's smooth.
That's what I'm saying. He got his nice little check. He's going to be smooth for the rest of his life. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that. He's gonna be set.
You're still doing good, bro.
Yeah, he's still doing good.
You're still doing all right, bro.
And the Big Apple.
Yeah, it's just, I don't, well, yeah, I forgot his big apple. So
you
he's probably only got 2 years, $20 million, if we're being honest.
He gets play with his boy.
Nah, it ain't like Cali, bro.
It's New York is second.
Yeah, so he got like 21, 22.
Okay, my bad.
It's crazy how bad that Jets defense was last year.
Yeah, and they're like good. So like
with
it
all
made
the
no
players
sense.
they have.
They're supposed to be good. You would
Yeah.
think they're supposed to be good. And Salsha's got paid too.
That's right, Robert Salah.
Robert Salah.
He's gone, right?
Yeah, he's with
Yeah.
us now.
Yeah.
He's our
Came back.
He's our DC again, which I couldn't be happier.
Okay.
Are we good on the quarterbacks? You guys anybody
No,
else
I got
wanna
one
bring
more.
up? Okay.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, I have one
I got
more
Josh
too.
Allen.
I had Josh
Has
Allen.
a great
I
wife.
just hate that.
Got a great wife.
Great wife.
You know? Shout out Haley, aka Spider Woman. That's a plus.
Spider-Woman.
But
He's
it's pretty
won
simple.
MVP.
I feel like he just needs to get past Patrick and Burrow.
I thought she was Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Hawkeye's daughter.
yeah, she is like at live action, but in the animation, she's in the Spider Verse.
Yeah.
So I know her more as Gwen and Spider Woman. You feel me?
Fucking nerd. Come on.
I thought you were gonna laugh, bro. I thought y'all were gonna, I did that when I wrote that. I was like, these guys are gonna, chuckle a little bit. Fuck y'all. Y'all ruined the damn
You're a
moment.
nerd.
Bro.
Come on. We got
Damn,
Fantastic Four
bruh.
on Thursday, buddy.
Fuck. Shout out Fantastic Four. But what I was saying is, he's been on the cusp so many times,
Yeah.
and it's just been like, yeah, he's no doubt always been in the top 3 conversation of quarterbacks in the league and stuff like that. But 2 out of those 3 have been to the Super Bowl, right? 1 out of 3 has won Super Bowls. He needs to get to the Super Bowl
No, I'm with
because
you.
it's gonna get to the point where it's
I had Josh Allen too.
what the fuck are we doing? We're just gonna have a great quarterback in the regular season, in the playoffs, to the point where when he faces Patrick, he ain't a great quarterback because he can't get over the hump. Because he competes with Patrick, yeah, but at the end of the day, Patrick has always gotten the last laugh against him.
That's true.
It's
It's a different type of pressure, though.
It is. It's
the
a different type
The
of pressure.
pressure is
and
people
that-
assume that just because you're an elite quarterback, you don't have pressure.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why
But
I'll
go
it
after
up,
you because I have another one. But
Yeah.
Josh Allen is a good one because and he's won MVP.
Yeah,
And the thing is, he can't get past the Chiefs.
he needs to get there and win.
And then
He needs to win it.
if you're a Bills fan and he did just sign a fat contract. I mean that he's gonna be there for a long time. I mean, what was it, like 6 years he extended for?
Yeah.
So it's like, obviously you don't have pressure because he's gonna be there. He's their franchise quarterback. He's not going anywhere, but it's gonna get to a point where when you're that
6
good,
years could be real.
when you're in the
long.
conversation of being a top 3 quarterback, how as a Bills fan, how much more long are you going to wait for this dude to constantly lose to the Chiefs in the playoffs?
Yeah.
For him being that good, you're like, we want to see this dude in the Super Bowl. And I root for the Bills. I like the Bills. I'm a big Josh Allen fan, and I'm not even a Bills fan, and it pains me every year that they get so close, and Mahomes, like you said, always gets the last laugh. And Josh Allen is too good to not be able to get over that hump.
It might just be a Bills curse, bro.
It could be.
I mean,
they
the
did
Bills
make
have
4
never
Super
won the
Bowls.
Super Bowl.
They made 4 Super Bowls in a row and lost all 4 of them.
I don't think.
So,
there's- See, the way I look at pressure is if he's bad, there's a chance his job could get taken. I don't think there's any situation where Josh Allen's job.
No, that's not the pressure I'm talking
it's a
about.
different pressure, as in,
And that's why when I
you're
brought up the
talking
topic, I
about
said it's different pressures that we can discuss
like
about.
pressure is different from we were talking about QB with a job on the line, a young quarterback that has something to prove, and then someone who is in Hall of Fame talks. For him, it's a legacy thing. It's like.
I mean,
It's
I do get that.
he has pressure every year because he's the guy. His pressure it's a different expectations. Like Mahomes, every year his expectations win a Super Bowl. Josh Allen, Super Bowl. Burrow, Super Bowl. Lamar, same thing.
The Bills still can't figure out the receiver room.
But that's true. He doesn't have an elite wide receiver.
Like
core.
that-
He said
Khalil
Keon Coleman looks bad.
Khalil Shakir, he's
Yeah, I saw a video of him
Yeah.
running routes or whatever,
His
and it was
footwork
like,
and
dude,
shit
he
was
looks
ass.
horrible.
Shakir's good. I mean, he's not great. I mean, he's probably honestly underrated, but he's not. I still don't think he was a true wide receiver one. They're still
Yeah.
missing.
He's a
hope.
top slot receiver. He's not a number 1 receiver.
They're still missing. And Keon Coleman, I mean, he had flashes, but he's not as good as they were hoping he would be. So there's still there's still room for the Bills. I mean,
that's not at the end of the
Who'd
world.
they draft first this
he's
year?
still really young.
oh look,
He's going to be there for a long time. They're going to have a lot of opportunities to win that Super Bowl, but
You understand what the
No,
pressure
I
I'm
get
talking-
exactly
okay.
what you're saying.
they drafted a corner
Because
from
I also
Kentucky.
have another
There
QB
you
on my
go.
list that I put in a similar situation.
Is it Lamar?
I had Lamar for pressure.
Yeah, I
But
completely
yet again,
agree.
I have Lamar Jackson not because I think he's a bad quarterback. Obviously, he's an elite quarterback. Like, he's a top 3 quarterback.
Look at the supporting cast he has. Yeah, I completely agree with you.
He's in top 5 conversations. He's a 2-time MVP.
Mm-hmm.
He arguably could have won MVP last season. He had his best statistical season as a passer.
In your case, every quarterback has pressure than besides
Look what
Mahomes.
this man Mahomes does to people.
No, but like, not really.
Because all you guys are saying they need to make the Super Bowl, so it's just like every quarterback would have pressure then.
No,
in that
because not
situation.
every quarterback has pressure to win a championship. Because not every quarterback is put in that position to win a championship. But the reason why I say Lamar has pressure is not because his job, not because. Like, yet again, legacy thing. Like, he's a 2-time MVP winner. He's a Hall of Famer.
So let me ask you.
Imagine Lamar Jackson, for how great he is. Imagine he retires with no Super Bowl ring.
Let me ask you this, Os. So if you're Bengals, because I'm gonna bring it down to you, because I feel like you would kind of understand what I'm trying to say if I put the Bengals in it. If the Bengals had the team that they needed for Burrow to win, but Burrow couldn't get it done, right? He would just get to the damn conference game, right, the championship game, and just couldn't get over the hump to the same team, or another team could go in there and he still couldn't get it. Wouldn't you say there's pressure on him to fucking win it?
Yes.
Yeah, but
that's what we're saying.
But it's never been oh, Josh Allen isn't showing up, oh, Holmes or Lamar isn't showing up. It's been other pieces.
Yeah, it
on the
has.
team. It's been other pieces.
Yes, it has.
Lamar,
the conversation
Lamar,
has been
though,
Josh Allen can't show up when
Lamar
he's playing
has
against
not
Patrick
been
Mahomes on the
spectacular in the
other side.
playoffs. Lamar has not been spectacular in the playoffs, though.
So
The
you're
games
to be
he's
fair.
lost, he's thrown 3 touchdowns, and
but
Mahomes has
he's
thrown 4.
lost.
Because they had the ball last.
Okay, but that's still that's the NFL.
It's
bro.
also
It
just
doesn't matter.
it's also
It's
just
not-
they
it
put
doesn't
themselves in
matter.
bad situations.
It
The
doesn't
Bills.
matter. It doesn't matter because he still can't get it done. He still hasn't been to the Super Bowl,
Bro,
so he still has pressure to fucking get there.
I
They
think
made up a whole fucking rule because of this shit.
Okay, I
that
agree
you
with
each
you.
get to touch it because Mahomes touched it last twice.
I agree with you, but I think in that aspect, that's why I think Lamar has more pressure to win a Super Bowl
been worse in the
than
playoffs,
Josh
I'll say.
Allen.
I agree with
I know,
Lamar.
because Lamar's been worse in the playoffs, and he's had phenomenal teams around him. Besides, you could argue the only thing he really has not had is a wide receiver core, which I get. But it depends on how you feel about Zay Flowers. DeAndre Hopkins is old now, so I don't even know what kind of impact he's going to make.
Rashad Bateman's still good.
But, like,
Yeah, they have good receivers, not great.
last year, like specifically I'm talking last year, because they got Derrick Henry, and then that kind of put them even over the edge. Like, they're already every year with Lamar Jackson one of the best teams in the AFC
hate
in
you,
the league.
Derrick
They're
Henry.
one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl. They get Derrick Henry, everyone's like, oh, they got to win the Super Bowl. For Lamar, you're like, oh, he don't have pressure because he's already a great quarterback. But for how elite he is, he has pressure every year
to win
the Super Bowl.
And that's the
Because
same
yet
pressure
again,
that
how
Josh
many
has.
more years are you going to wait for Lamar to win a Super Bowl? To
I
get
get-
over the Chiefs, to get over
You're
the
gonna
hump?
wait a lifetime because there's only arguably 2 other quarterbacks that are better than Lamar. So there's nothing you really can do to change the quarterback room. The quarterback obviously is not the issue. What I'm trying to say
But
is
this is what
even
Mahomes
if they
does.
don't-
Like you said, this is what Mahomes
Yeah,
does, though. If Mahomes didn't set that bar, then yeah, we probably wouldn't be talking about that.
because like listen, they're most likely one of them isn't going to make the Super Bowl, and most likely both of them ain't going to make the Super Bowl. Like, well, one of them could,
But if they
there's
don't-
a world where both of them don't make
this
it.
is the year.
And even if that happens, they're both still going to be top 5. So
But
there's
like
really not a lot.
last year, the Ravens, was it not a disappointment that they lost in the playoffs?
So what
It
are we
was.
talking
They were
about? What's the
expected to
point
make
of
Super
playing
Bowl.
the NFL
Next-
season
this
if it's
year-
not to have the pressure
Yeah.
of winning the Super Bowl?
This year, do they not have expectations to win the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Are they probably not the best team in the
Ravens,
AFC right
yeah.
now?
Yes.
So let's say he makes it again. They're the 1 seed in the AFC, and they lose first playoff game. Disappointment again?
Yeah.
just
What are
so
people going to
hard.
start talking about Lamar? He's an elite quarterback, Hall of
But
Famer,
can't
one of the
get the
best ever
fucking
do it, but
job
he
done.
can't
Okay,
do
if he
it.
doesn't win the Super Bowl this year, you're still going to consider him a top 5.
Of course.
quarterback.
Yeah, of course.
So
But he still has the pressure to win it, bro.
yeah, he does.
But
But
You
no
can't just
matter
sit here and
what-
say
but it's
that's
a
not
different-
for next season. That's just in general.
I think
Well,
what
it's
Austin's
just a different-
saying,
it's a
no
different
matter,
standard.
No matter what happens this year,
Yeah, he's
Lamar
Unless they-
is gonna
unless
be
they're
on-
He's still
horrible.
Lamar.
He's going to be on the Ravens for the rest
course.
of his life.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and
The
that's what
quarterbacks
he's
I
just-
was naming, there's a
he's
chance they could
making
lose
it-
their job.
He's making the conversation so small of just they can lose their job. No, I'm making it broad in the aspect
get
of
you.
with at least my selection and my selection, right? Broad of the pressure isn't always just losing your job or stuff like that. It's also getting pressure of when the fuck are we going to see results?
And
And the
that's
result
true.
is, hello, get
Because
the damn
every
fuck
year,
out of the
until
Super
he
Bowl.
wins a Super Bowl, I guarantee you can ask Lamar Jackson, do you feel like every year you got pressure to win a Super Bowl? He's probably gonna be like, yeah, because I want to get there. I'm good enough to make it there. We have the team for it every year. That's his pressure.
I'd say that's more of a team pressure than a player pressure.
Because let me ask you, like, when we're talking about pressure and stuff like that, the whole point of pressure, like when you have pressure at your job, pressure at anything, it's like the idea that somebody is going to fire you or get rid of you. The idea that Lamar, like, even if Lamar goes to the playoffs, loses
Or
in
you're
the
trying to prove
AFC
something.
Championship and proves something, no matter what happens, like, that man is always going to be on the Ravens. Like, I don't give a damn if he throws 13
We
picks
can't
next
say
season.
that.
You
Look
can't
at Tom
say that.
Brady.
He
Which I
left
get
by
was a
choice.
different. I get that was a different situation.
He won 6 Super Bowls.
I
man.
get that it's a different situation, but you can't tell me when he was in the middle of winning those 6 Super Bowls you ever said he's not going to be a Patriot for life. He's going to go win another one with the Bucks.
He went and won another one though, like
Which is
that's completely
insane.
different. That's
I know.
never happened.
That is a whole
that's what I'm
different
saying, completely
conversation,
different
though.
He doesn't even have
situation.
to be a Raven for the
It's
rest of his life.
completely
He'll be a
different
start.
situation.
He'll be a starting quarterback for the length
Yeah,
of his
for
prime.
sure.
Yeah, if he leaves, that's on his own terms.
Yeah,
like, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like,
like
the Ravens franchise
I mean,
is never
nah,
going to get rid of
Bill
him.
Belichick one hit him out too, so it's. But okay, forget the fact that I brought him up. But I'm just like I was
I
just
got you.
being like
I get
petty
what
on
you're
that.
saying.
Not that
aspect.
we're like,
I think we're just,
We were
you
seeing
guys
the
are on the
vision.
same page.
We were
Yeah,
seeing
me
eye
and
to eye.
Austin are on the same page where it's just like it's never going to affect their job.
yeah.
So like
Yeah.
it's like
It's never gonna
not
affect their
the
job.
idea, but I get what you're saying. Like
There's pressure
to
on-
media,
yeah.
there is pressure for him to win it. I get what you're saying.
To the fans too, bro, because the fans are going to give them pressure.
That pressure-
they're going to get to a point where like, bro, we love you and all. You're a great quarterback, but like, when is that greatness going to turn
And like I
into
said,
giving us a parade?
It's also
a
like
Super Bowl
for
parade,
a
'cause
legacy
us
thing for
as fans,
quarterbacks.
that's the only way we can celebrate with our team, with our favorite team, is at the Super Bowl parade or NBA
Yeah.
championship parade. At the championship parade, whatever sport it is, that's the only way you can celebrate.
Like the Ravens.
At one point, your fans are going to start calling for your fucking head,
The
no matter
Ravens
how
and the
great you are.
Bills. The Ravens and the
Listen, fan
Bills.
pressure. I got fan pressure.
Yeah, fan pressure.
I got fan pressure. Aaron Rodgers, listen to me. I might be the only one that's putting pressure on you, but
Aaron
you can
Rodgers
feel
will-
it through this.
Aaron Rodgers don't have pressure.
He got nothing.
I don't give a damn.
He
He's
got no
through me.
pressure.
He got pressure through me. He signed with my team. So you need to win some shit. I need you to make the fucking playoffs this year at least and
Now-
win one game. Just one. I just need to see
Hey,
one.
if Tyrus is like that, putting pressure on Aaron Rodgers because he's Steelers fan, Ravens fans, they putting pressure on.
I'm putting that on Aaron Rodgers because I'd rather have Justin Fields.
Guarantee
right now.
you they are.
That's how I feel.
If you're a Ravens fan,
The thing about
Let us know how you feel about it.
We'll cut the Josh Allen Lamar because we'll never switch opinions. But the Aaron Rodgers thing, I mean, I feel like most of America is already just like Aaron Rodgers is what it is.
I know.
This is his last season. I don't think anybody expects him to win a Super Bowl this year.
No, I
so
get
it's just
it.
like there's if there was like more to the end of the table, like if he says like, okay, I can play for another 3 seasons, then I see pressure. But he's already said this is my last season. I don't think so. Nobody would really like.
yeah.
I get that, but
Has
I'm
to happen.
that's what I said. I'm a Steelers
He's a
fan.
Steelers
I'm
fan.
putting the pressure on him.
Yeah.
I put the
Listen to
pressure on
me,
Joe Burrow, bro.
Listen to me, Aaron Rodgers.
But we
if you're
should.
somehow watching
That's true,
For
though.
the Win podcast,
He is.
you gotta win. You gotta win something for me, please. You're Aaron Rodgers,
But
man.
see, that's also that's a normal QB thing too. QBs always gonna get pressure, like you said.
Yeah.
Like you play one of the toughest positions in sports. You're the most important
That's what
position
I
on
was
the
trying to
field. Like
say.
you said, if you play quarterback and you're good, you're gonna have pressure.
Yeah, I was about
just
to say
because the
that's
position you
every
play.
quarterback in the league would have that pressure that you guys are saying. Like everybody expects to win a Super Bowl, so, but we don't have to get more into it. We've already went back and forth on it all day.
All right. Well, to wrap up today's episode, which I feel like has been pretty good. What'd you guys think?
I think it was
Smooth?
Yeah.
Smooth.
Right?
Yeah, I
pretty
think
good.
it was
We're on
smooth.
the right track. All right.
First one, yeah.
Yeah.
We're only going to get better. That's a scary thing.
That's the scary thing. Our
is
ceiling, send that bar high, bud.
The last topic I want
We
to
gotta win a
talk
Super
about
Bowl.
is top 3 contenders for each conference. So I want to hit on the NFC first. You guys
Okay.
cool with that? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Tyrus, you want to start this off?
Yeah, I'll go
Let
first.
him go first, bro. He ain't went first yet.
I don't think I have either, but he can
Oh,
go first.
okay, you go first.
He can go first for AFC. How about that?
Yeah, do that. You're
We'll
good.
do the
Yeah, that's
NFC
smooth.
first. All right.
Yeah, we'll do NFC
You got
first.
it,
I'll
you
go
got it.
first.
You
All right,
scared.
I'm gonna start with the obvious one. Number one, I'm gonna go Eagles. Just won the Super Bowl. They didn't lose anybody. A couple of backups that might have went to the Bengals that people keep talking about, but
Backup linebacker. Let's go.
But I think they're gonna be fantastic. I think they're gonna win 13, 14 games, and I think they're gonna be right back in the spot that they were. Second, you guys already heard it. Had them win their division. I got the Packers.
Okay.
Contenders.
Contenders. I believe that the Packers are going to be very good, and I think they're going to make a pretty good playoff run, in my opinion. And then this last team might shock you guys, but I'm really high on them just because of how they played last year, and they weren't that good, and they got better this year, in my opinion. I got the Rams.
Rams.
I think adding Devontae Adams alongside with Puka Nacua excelling at who he is, Matthew Stafford still being the gunslinger he is and making shit happen out of his ass like he normally does. Their defensive front is the nastiest shit I've ever seen, and they're only getting better, and they're young. And I just think that I don't know. I just got this weird feeling that Matthew Stafford's about to go off on a crazy run this year, and I think they can be a contender in the NFC.
You think Devontae Adams has a good year?
Yeah, I think he has
Just
a great year.
because it's Devontae Adams.
He was,
even though he's old, but
bro. Let's be honest. He was always open last year.
he was.
He's always been open. It's
Who was
just
missing him?
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
No, okay. When he got there, Aaron Rodgers was
Rodgers.
doing good. So chill out.
now the Jets were good last year at some point.
Hey, he still threw for 38 hundo. That's what we're asking for Trevor Lawrence to be good, right?
No.
All right. So, but yeah. So I got the Rams. I think those are my top three.
Yeah, Devontae Adams is
I'm gonna
number two is
piggyback on you.
nasty.
The Rams is actually one of my contenders. It pains me. It pains me to fucking say. I hate that I'm saying this, but dude, the way that they played in the playoffs, the fact that they legit were 1 or 2 plays away from being in the Super Bowl and not being the Eagles is something that I just couldn't ignore or look at the other way and say, yeah, no, this team can't, because they also got better.
Dude, they beat the Vikings, bro.
Yeah,
the
Rams
14-win Vikings.
Yeah.
like they were a good
Dude, they
team
dog
last year.
walked the Vikings.
That's
They
what
didn't
I'm
just
saying.
beat them. They dog walked them.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking about the Vikings, I have the Vikings as a contender.
Wow.
I have them winning their division. So I have them winning. I mean, not winning. I have them being a contender.
Interesting list.
And I have a team that where
You already
I think
said 3.
no,
You said Vikings, Rams, and Eagles.
I never said Eagles.
Oh,
just said
I
Eagles.
just self-explanatory. My vote.
It's not self-explanatory. I don't think there's going to be a sophomore slump for this player, even though he has a refrigerator as a skill player. I have the Commanders.
So you don't think the Eagles?
So you don't think the Eagles are gonna be a top 3 team?
I don't think the Eagles are going to be able to
Nah, get out.
get to back, even though I want to.
And say they're gonna get back to back. We said
I
top
know.
3 contenders.
You're reaching this episode.
I know.
I see it.
I didn't want to put them as a
First
contender.
episode
Realistically,
reaching. Hey,
I like the Commanders
Content.
a little bit more than the Eagles.
Bro, you cannot say the Eagles are not contenders.
Bro, what are you talking
I'm
about?
not saying they're not contenders.
Dude, yes,
They're in
you
the top
literally-
5, but they're not top 3 for me.
Oh my god, dude, top 5 is not contenders.
They're 4.
3 are contenders.
All right, bro, move on.
No,
I
'cause
like
I need to
Commanders.
hear why the Eagles wouldn't be a contender.
I don't, dude. It's hard.
How is it hard?
It's hard.
They
Plus,
legit have the
plus
best
you got the
saying
Madden
shit.
curse. You got the Madden curse
Oh
on
my
Saquon,
God,
bro.
we're
What's
bringing
up with y'all,
Madden
bro?
into this, bro.
All right, cool. Get rid of Saquon. They still have Jalen Hurts,
Okay, so he's
Devontae
obviously
Smith,
cool,
AJ
bro.
Brown,
he's obviously
Dallas
No,
Goddard.
they won the Super Bowl
I
because
was.
of Saquon.
I mean, I assumed
He's
someone was going to
obviously
say
Cliff
it. Someone was going to have to say the Commanders. I feel
Yeah,
like, but I mean, yeah, not putting the
the
Eagles.
Commanders
is
isn't
also
crazy. It's just don't you like
Yeah, it's not having the Eagles in there. All
I don't
the
even think the Vikings is crazy. It's just in some way of form you have to find. That's why I just said Eagles.
Eagles is the number 1
Yeah.
team in the NFC going into next year.
You have the Eagles, right, Maya? I'm just
Yeah.
assuming. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have the Eagles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Eagles are the number 1 team.
I mean,
Even
dude,
if they have a
won-
slump,
they
put
won
them
the-
at 3.
They won the Super Bowl. It don't matter. They're defending champs, bro. Like,
And they have the best roster.
and they didn't get worse.
Like,
by
I'll
no
be,
means.
I'm gonna
So,
just be
yeah.
honest. I'll be damned if I don't have the Chiefs in there. Like, I don't give a damn how bad I think they are. If they got
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes,
the Chiefs actually got better, bro.
Okay. Okay. All right.
No,
So the
'cause-
team that dog walked the
No,
Chiefs.
because the Chiefs, I wasn't gonna put them in there, and I went and looked at their offseason. Nah, they low key cooked, bro.
All right,
The
man.
team
So
that
what y'all got, bro?
exposed the
all right,
Chiefs.
Who do y'all got else besides? Like, go to your NFC rankings, please.
I have the Eagles at
Okay.
1. I have the Commanders, and then I'm gonna still put the Lions in there.
Okay.
They won 14 games last year, number 1 seed.
That's fair.
I still think the Lions are contenders.
That's what I mean. I'm not gonna. I couldn't put the Lions because I said the Packers were gonna make that leap.
Yeah.
So the Packers have
Yeah.
to be in there for me because I think that's the best division in the NFC. So obviously they're gonna be there. I'm not getting rid of the Eagles, obviously. And again,
You
I
shouldn't.
just,
Nobody in the right
Yeah, I
mind
know.
should actually.
and
I have a right mind. I'm completely sane.
That's a clip that shit,
Caesar
please.
loves to get
Please clip
clips.
that
Caesar
shit.
loves the
Dude, and
content.
Eagles fans are crazy.
They are.
I know.
Fuck
That is the
Philadelphia.
worst fan base to count out, buddy.
This dude said
Especially
the
after they just
Commanders
won a
are gonna
Super
beat
Bowl.
the Eagles.
Dude, right now they're going on a run saying AJ Brown's the best receiver in the league, and they're not playing.
Eagles
I don't
fans,
care.
let us know what you think about that. Eagles
He's good.
fans,
He's good,
Drop
but-
your comments. Drop
and
your
they're saying
thoughts.
Devontae Smith is 5. Like
Yeah.
that's how high they are on
I
that
don't
team.
care. They almost lost to the Rams.
Oh
They
my-
legit almost lost by a play. I don't
Holy
care.
crap.
They killed
Super
the
Bowl,
Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Bowl or not.
That shit was not close.
Super Bowl or not.
Dude,
that
Caesar.
case is not strong.
Caesar, I could win every game 1-0. Somehow, some way, we scored 1 point.
Bro.
If we made the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl and it was 2-0 every game because that's a realistic score, I'm going to bed telling everybody I'm the best team in the world because I won the fucking Super Bowl.
That's cool.
And you better know
Last
that we're going
year.
to win 2-0 again
That's-
next
Hey,
year.
I mean,
That's
to be
last
fair,
year.
you gotta be
You
the best team
didn't lose
because nobody's
anybody either,
scoring.
did you?
Nobody's scoring on you, so you're the best team.
I know.
I said
That
you
was
didn't-
last year, bub.
I said you didn't lose anybody, did you?
No, didn't lose anybody. And actually,
Y'all
I got
same
better.
Y'all the same
Actually,
team.
I added where we was missing people.
Dude, it's just,
Actually, my rookies are getting better.
And then you're gonna draft rookies that'll be better than them, probably.
he said, dude, they almost lost to the Rams. One, they beat the Rams, and then two, they beat the Commanders. So 2 teams you put on contenders.
Yeah, they're gonna take leads. Fuck y'all. What you got, Maya?
This is how it is. It's content, and it's fine.
Bruh.
People aren't going to respect us. They're respecting us.
He's making you look. He's making us look bad.
Dude, you start off so strong with the blind rankings, and then after that, just, ooh.
Yeah, all right.
No, mine's
Kyle
pretty.
McCord, too.
Mine's pretty easy
That's where he
too.
went.
Mine's
Dude, I was
nothing
thinking about that
crazy.
the other day. Where did
Went
that
to Eagles.
dude go? Eagles.
Sorry, go ahead, Maya.
I have Eagles,
Really?
Rams, Lions.
He's so different from
Shut
Jalen.
up. Say it again, please.
Dude. Nah, that just blew me. Kyle,
that's
really?
cool.
That's kind
Yeah.
of crazy. What's up?
No, mine's
Can you say it again?
Say it
please?
again.
yeah, mine's
For clip
mine's nothing
purposes?
crazy, but yeah. So I got Eagles, Rams, Lions. Those are my top 3 contenders.
No
Yes, I thought I was reaching with the Rams.
I mean,
Where's the Commanders
Oh, no.
from you two? Like, why are
No,
the
I could
Commanders?
definitely see the
I think they're
Commanders
good.
in there. It's just I'm still high on the Lions, and I think the Rams are like kind of like how Tyrus thinks about the Rams. I think they're like going to be really good.
I think the Rams are just a better overall team. I think
But I think it's because yet again, like the Commanders, they're going to be a problem for sure.
Commanders' defense is still dog
But
shit.
last year was yet again they exceeded a lot of expectations. They wasn't supposed to be in that position. Jane Daniels just proved that he's the guy. I mean, whatever or not you think he's gonna have a sophomore slump or not, it's just I think the Rams still like they're older. They're more experienced. It's kind of like I can trust the Rams to have a better season than the Commanders. Like if the Commanders, let's just say they don't make the playoffs, like.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be surprised. That's fine. Like they're still gonna be good. Like the Rams, if they miss the playoffs, I'm like that's probably a disappointment.
yeah.
I mean, the Terry.
But Jaden Daniels just like was
I'm
leaps
just-
and bounds, just phenomenal.
I'm just banking on that. The Rams have been one of the most relevant, sneaky good teams the past 3 years.
Plus, they did win a Super Bowl.
yeah, won
a couple
Super
years
Bowl,
ago.
What was that? 4 years ago.
Yeah,
completely different.
No,
team,
I think
though.
that was 5.
was.
That
No,
might have been
it's-
5.
yeah,
because we're going
4
into
years.
the 5th year.
4 years,
So it's 4 years ago. It will be 5.
and it was a
they
completely
won that in
different team.
2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is in a way a completely different team, but like they basically just reloaded. They didn't even rebuild; they just reloaded.
Yeah, but say that was a completely different team.
I just think they got better if Devontae Adams can just stay on the field.
But I mean,
because
I didn't
their
even
problem
think
was
the Rams
Cooper
were
Kupp
going to
was
be
hurt.
as good as they was last year, and they were really good. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, this year I think they could be even
I
better.
was seeing a lot of people saying that their dark horse MVP was Matthew
Was
Stafford.
Matthew Stafford?
I was seeing a lot of that, which I don't agree. I don't agree with that. But that's just another talking point where you can use to back up your take on why you think the Rams can be a contender.
Like if they let's just say like Matthew Stafford. I mean, because you already know he's a regular season merchant. He's going to throw up numbers regardless. Let's say he throws up crazy numbers. He goes out with a bang, and they're a 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah.
I mean, we was talking about
everything would have to go right
Matthew
for that.
Stafford MVP
I
talks
agree.
when the
Everything
year they
would
made
have
the
to go
Super
right
Bowl.
for them.
Oh
Everything
yeah,
would have to go right
for
for
sure.
I think they're the 3 seed. I think it's like a perfect spot for them. I think
Yeah,
they win 11.
Who's the
I think-
second seed then?
Say the Vikings would be second seed for you,
No.
or Packers would be second seed.
The Packers, yeah.
You think the Packers
You're
are
really high on
better
the
than the
Packers.
Rams?
I think they win 12 games.
I think the Rams.
are
I
better
think the
than
Rams will be
Packers.
better.
That's like it can go either or. I'm not saying like. I just think I don't know.
Really high on the Packers.
I mean, is that crazy being high on the Rams though? No.
No,
I don't think it's crazy
I'm just,
at all.
I'm just
unfortunately.
confident in them making the playoffs and being a threat.
I don't think it's crazy.
especially what happened last year.
I could see them being 3 seed. But
That's why I think they could be better than the
Yeah,
Commanders.
I still trust. I think I trust the Commanders a little bit more.
I just I'm just
Because
still
Jaden
hesitant on their
Daniels-
defense.
Jaden Daniels is that
Because
good.
he is a
Yeah.
dog.
I'm not. I mean, yeah, he's that good. I mean, the Terry situation. I know right now he's fighting with contract issues.
But they
and
put the
stuff,
ball. But
I'm
he
pretty sure they'll get that done. Terry,
he lifted that bar super high.
who?
The Commanders and
Yeah,
Jane Daniels
yeah,
last year.
yeah.
Like if they don't make the playoffs, people will probably be like, "Oh wow, the Commanders, that's really disappointing." Whatever. But it's like you can't really punish him for that or punish the Commanders
Yeah,
if
and
that
they
happens. I
address,
mean, the
like-
bar. I mean, yeah, they made the
Yeah.
NFC Championship game and he was a rookie. Like they wasn't even really supposed to be there. So that bar now is
Dude,
like
weren't even
if you
supposed
don't
to
make
make
the
the
Super Bowl.
playoffs.
So yeah, so if they don't make Super Bowl or something, people might be like, "Oh, that's a disappointing year." Like okay, well it's a second year.
And they,
Like-
you could tell their front office is like it's
Yeah.
in a different trajectory. Like they went in this offseason.
Yeah.
And like right now is the window for them to win because Jaden Daniels is on his rookie contract.
Dude, I think their GM is called Adam Peters. I think that's what it is. I'm so mad that he went to them because he was the assistant manager for John Lynch. That motherfucker knows ball.
Like getting
That motherfucker knows ball.
Laramie Tunsil, dude. Like that was a big pick.
They got
for
Von
them.
Miller.
Yeah, added
just
Von
signed
Miller
Von Miller.
late, and then I mean Debo Samuel say what he want. I mean he looks locked in. They're saying he's losing fat, so he's gonna be locked in this
He
year.
might be the number one receiver. So they told him to lock in.
Yeah.
There's two different ways of being a fridge.
I
It don't
I
matter.
am very worried that they don't get that Terry contract done.
They will.
Because I've
Adam will get
seen-
that done.
I've seen nothing but
I've seen
not
bad
getting
stuff
it
too.
done.
Yeah, it's been bad.
I've seen Terry hasn't been talking to anybody. He hasn't
Yeah,
been
it's
like
been
I'm
bad.
talking about like hasn't been talking to Jaden Daniels, hasn't been working out with nobody. Like I think he wants his money because this is his chance to get his money.
Yeah.
Dude.
Adam will get it done, but he comes from a culture of they like to wait till last second, which fucking sucks.
Please send him to us.
Especially after the season he had, he's like, yeah,
No.
I put my name out there. Like y'all knew who I am. Don't forget me.
Yeah.
I want my money.
Dude,
Yeah.
and the
I've put up with a lot of bullshit for a lot of
He has
years.
put up with a lot of
I don't care
bullshit.
that you guys finally hit on a quarterback. I need my money.
He's been an underrated receiver his
Dude,
entire
it sucks
career,
because he had his
honestly.
best career too last year, so it puts them in it. I mean, it's not really a bad spot because they're not paying Jaden Daniels. Like right now would be the time to pay him.
It would, yeah,
This is
exactly.
the perfect
Contract.
time. You sign him to a 3-year. You don't like you just got like you can. Scare. I mean Terry's older for sure.
Yeah.
This is what his
Yeah.
ninth season or
Yeah,
something.
he
like
doesn't deserve the highest paid receiver.
Yeah,
in
no,
the league or anything.
not at all. But I mean, if you like give him 28, 30 mil
Yeah,
for the next 3-4 years, and then worry about that shit after when
Plus,
you get the Jaden Daniels contract.
you got to keep him right now too. If you're going to be a legit
It
contender,
has
Yeah.
been
you
bad.
got to have Terry.
Yeah.
That
McLaurin.
Debo Samuel contract's probably fucking them though.
So the Commanders, they posted a photo of everybody on their team who got married in the offseason. And Terry
Mm-hmm.
McLaurin got married, but they left him out of it.
Oh damn.
Come
That's
on
social-
over to another
That's
yellow
social
team.
media fault. I would be firing the head of social media right now.
It's just like, bruh.
Yeah, that shit's. I hate when they do shit like that, bro.
I know we're talking
'Cause
about
it's
this, and then
'cause I
in 2
think-
weeks he'll sign.
I think they are
Watch.
told. I think they are told like don't like promote this dude.
Yeah.
You're only making it worse for you.
It's
not
more
promoting him.
leverage.
Oh, yeah.
because it could be like if you go to the comments, they'll be like sign Terry, sign Terry.
Well, I see
sign
why
Terry.
teams do
even though
that.
they're already probably doing that shit.
They're like,
Like-
bro, you're not on our team. You're not on a contract, so we just gonna just keep you out. Sign that contract if you want to be in our pictures. If you want part of this organization, bro.
Please God, if you're listening to this.
But assuming Terry McLaurin obviously comes back, I think they're second behind the Eagles. And they showed last year they were in the playoffs. So
I mean, yeah.
yeah, it's fair. I think whoever comes out of the NFC North is obviously going to be 1A, 1B with the Eagles. So, and then I believe it's the Packers, so that's why I put them second.
All right.
high on the Packers, this guy.
Sign on the Packers.
Where's
High
a
on the
cheesehead?
Packers.
We're a cheesehead
Cheesehead.
tomorrow. We're not
Packers fans
next
gonna
episode.
Aaron Rodgers
you.
is on
The
my team.
Cheeseheads are
I
gonna
guess
love you.
I guess it's in me a little
Packer
bit.
Nation.
Yeah, the very few Packers fans are
We're gonna beat their ass week 8 though. We're gonna beat their ass week 8. We're in them weak ass uniforms we just posted yesterday.
Yeah, and those unis.
Gosh,
Yeah.
damn
Yeah,
it,
them
those
pants
suck.
ruined it, bro.
I thought it was so funny. You had Pat Fryer debut in the jersey.
And Alex Highsmith.
I was like, bro.
It's because we had TJ Watt problems.
It's just like usually like when that happens, I feel like they do a skill player or something, and they just did like
He is our skill player.
tight end, I guess, but like a wide receiver or a corner or a QB.
This
It
is
was
probably before we had all the bullshit. It was probably George Pickens, really.
Yeah.
Or a flashy player.
yeah, it was just
not
funny.
not a tight
It
end
was
like
Pat
Pat Fryer.
Freiermuth.
The yellow blended well with the skin tone.
Oh,
All right. Well, what you guys think? Smooth pod.
Oh, that was cool.
we got the AFC, don't we?
Yeah, we still got the
Yeah,
AFC.
done. We got the
dummy.
I
AFC.
completely forgot about the AFC. I'm so sorry.
We'll run through it real quick.
No, it's not even. No, I just legit.
I think
trying
the
to end it
AFC
early.
is pretty.
Chalk.
Yeah,
Who you got?
That's
Pretty
I
chalk.
think the third one might
Pretty chalk.
shit. I don't know.
I mean, I'm just going. It's Ravens, Chiefs, Bills. Like, I think that's
Honestly,
just
that's
your
what
top
I,
three.
honestly, that's what I got.
I got Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, same thing.
Who you got, Caesar?
I completely forgot about the Bills. Like, why?
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Just be like, yeah, I don't want. I think the Bills are
You
going
saw
to
me
be fourth.
changing my shit.
How
and
you
then
going to be like, I think the Bills are going to be fourth.
How
Like,
do you completely forget about the
Who
Bills?
did
You
you
were just
have
talking about
else in
Josh
there?
Allen.
Huh?
You were just talking about
Hold
Josh
on,
Allen.
I was talking
earlier,
about
too.
Josh Allen.
who
You know what
else
I'm
did you have?
Realistically, I didn't even think about their division. I'm not gonna lie, but now that I remembered about the Bills, obviously they're top three without a doubt. But four, I think the Broncos.
Okay.
I think the Broncos could be a contender for sure.
That's not
I really
bad.
do.
They just
I mean,
need
it's
a
not
quarterback.
terrible.
Yeah. No, it was
Okay.
definitely that's who it was. The Broncos, but I
Okay.
completely like blanked on the Bills. Cause like also I was doing these notes at like 1 a.m. and I was
See,
like,
that's your problem, procrastinating.
I was just like, my bad.
I remember when Bo Nix threw this like crazy ass pass to Marvin Mims, like as the clock was expiring.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, against the Bengals. I was like, damn, that's
I know
just
what
Bro,
I
and they got
watched it. I
they
was
got
there.
the corner from Texas. What's his name? The Broncos. What's his name? What's his name?
Jade Barron.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
Him and Pat Surtain.
That's gonna be scary, bro.
That's so stupid.
That defense. That
and
Broncos
you're gonna have
defense is
dude. Riley
insane.
Moss isn't that bad.
They
You see
have
his ass in the
if
in the
Hufanga
slot.
if Hufanga can like be a shed of what he used to be with the Niners, they'll be smooth.
They got Hufanga too.
They got Hufanga. They got Drake Greenlaw.
That's disgusting. I mean, they're the number one rated defense right now.
Yeah, see? That's why I put them in there. That's
They're
why I
the-
didn't
they're
even
the-
think about the
That's a
Bills.
retarded
No, they're the number one
defense,
ranked
bro.
defense.
They probably do got the number one.
That's why I didn't even think about the Bills. Like can y'all give me some grace now?
Buddy,
Like,
I was thinking, I was like, why aren't the
Nah,
Steelers
bro.
up there?
Nah,
That's
their
why.
defense is their defense is disgusting,
Bro,
dude.
chill out. You know,
And it was so
nice.
good last
It's the
year.
only thing we got.
It's only gonna get better. Shit.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about defense. I think you're talking about contenders.
No, I was talking about defense.
yeah, no, that Broncos defense is tough.
I like RJ Harvey too. The running back that they drafted.
Yeah, Harvey, I saw that. He went to what?
UCF.
Oh, UCF. Then who's the one that got the UNC running back?
He went
Chargers.
to Marion Hampton. He went to the
Yeah.
Chargers.
I like him too.
Dude, I
Hampton better.
had them swapped in my brain.
I like Hampton a lot.
I like the Virginia.
That division's
I like
gonna
the
be
Virginia
tough,
Tech
bro.
one.
That's what we were saying.
that one's
It's
gonna be tough. That's
bro.
another tough one.
Who's the Virginia Tech running back?
I can look
Fast as shit.
I can't
Wait,
tell
it
you
might
his
be
name.
Tennessee.
All I
That's
know,
Dylan Sampson. If you're
Yeah,
talking about
Dylan Sampson.
all
Yeah,
I
it's
know, the
Tennessee.
only running back we got to worry about is big bro, big juggernaut head, Cam Scatterbo. How do you say
on
his
the
last name?
Giants.
Yeah.
Dude, that
What are
number's
you worried-
disgusting. 44, that shit is terrible.
Why are you worried about Cam?
No, I'm just talking.
Oh.
Got big ass noggin.
Hey, he could
Hey,
be a dog
I'm
though.
gonna
He
say-
got,
Russell
he got
Wilson is Cam
Cam
Scatterbo.
Scatterbo got some.
Cam
He got some
Scatterbo.
dog in him, bro. Cam
Fucking
Scatterbo.
bulldog.
You think he wins that starting job?
Who's his
Cam?
comp?
It's got to be Tracy, right?
It's Tyron Tracy.
Tyron
Yeah.
Tracy.
He's
He's actually
a
not
dog.
bad.
Tyron Tracy,
He's
Devin
good.
Singletary, and then Cam Scatterbo.
Oh,
Devin Singletary's going to drop.
Yes.
I think yeah, Cam probably would be second. I don't think he gets one.
I'd probably
I don't
Tyron
think
Tracy.
Tracy's the dog.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't
he's
think
really
I don't
good.
think Cam is that good of a core running back to be a starter for the
He's
NFL.
a power back.
Yeah, I know he is, but I don't think
I don't know. He was crazy. And
It was.
I mean, he did that against Texas defense.
he was
No.
that shit
insane.
was nuts.
He was right behind Genty, bro, and just putting up numbers.
Yeah, but it's weird when it comes to the draft. It's like you put up numbers, but like you're still like Marion Hampton from North Carolina is your number 2 running back coming into the year. It's so weird.
Well,
Yeah.
he's gonna be on the Giants, so I don't assume him to be good anyway. Cam Scatterbo.
Dude, the number is disgusting. He's got to get rid of that 44.
What is it?
It's 44. That's such a fullback number.
Yeah, why would he pick that?
My brother used to wear
He's
that
a big
number,
guy.
but it's like he wasn't a legit in the NFL.
Maybe that
so-
number. Yeah, that number fits him though.
He-
44. He just
Yeah, I know.
big
Y'all-
fullback type running back.
Y'all like Luka 77, bro?
Lucas 77's tough. He made that tough.
No, I've been
Luka put
very
77
vocal
on
about
the
that.
map.
I hate.
You said you
Nah,
wanted 77
He
in the
made
basketball
77
league.
look good
I was just joking.
Oh, you trolling?
77 is tough.
on Luka.
How is 77 tough?
On Luka.
It just is, bro. I don't know. Luka made it tough. I'm not going to
Okay,
walk around wearing 77.
Okay, Scatbout make this tough.
Dude, this dude said he wanted 77 in the.
That's what I just said. He said he was
indoor
Yeah,
league.
and I was not. I don't want 77. Like
sick.
I've been
He's
vocal about this. Like we remember when we when
many
we
seconds you
used
get
to
in the
like
game.
talk about
When we used to
sports. And
talk?
shit. Yeah, when we used to talk about we used to talk about sports and shit. Y'all always like burrito. I mean Caesar. You got to pick an NBA team, and I'm like, well, why don't you do the Mavs with Luke? I'm like, no, because Their logo is shit. Their colors is shit, and that number is shit. I don't like that number, bro.
Sorry, Mavericks fans.
Sorry,
Sorry,
guys.
like
Mavs
your
fans.
team.
Well, Cooper
Sorry
Flax,
if you weren't already having a bad year.
Cooper Flax 32.
That's another bad number.
too.
That's a terrible number. 32 is awful.
It is.
I think 44 is better. I don't know about for basketball, but 32? Is it the day he was born on or something?
32. Is there any 32s in any month?
No.
Hey, one
Oh,
time I asked
God.
Caesar, I was like, how many months have 29 in them? And then he was like, all of them. Or no, he was like
No,
February. He was like
no,
February.
February.
And the answer's all
Yeah,
of
the
them.
answer's all of them.
He was like, bro, February.
When he got me, and he did. That's
I think it's 28 days. When you said 29, I was like, well.
I messed it up. Yeah, 28. And he was like, February. I was like, no, bro, all of them.
I was thinking leap
Then
year,
you
but
got
then
him.
I
I thought you were about to be
You
like
fell
all
for
of
the
them. I
bait.
was like, technically, February only has 28 some years. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
all right.
Yeah, I think AFC's pretty definitive.
Yeah.
It's the top three dogs. I guess if you could go 1, 2, 3, like
Yeah.
I probably got Ravens, Bills, Chiefs.
We just wanted to, give everybody where our heads is going into the next season. Who we got as the top dogs around
Let you
here.
know what's going on.
Yeah. Next week we're going to bring that heat too, so make sure you tune into that.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring the
We're gonna
heat.
bring that heat
Yeah, man. Tell a friend about our episode. Tell them,
every week.
hey, man, you heard about
We're
For
gonna
the
try to
Win?
bring that heat for you.
I'm gonna
Follow us
I'm gonna
on-
try and dial it back on the R word.
You can follow us on Instagram.
I said it twice.
What do we got right now? Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah, everything.
Got everything. Got everything.
Instagram,
everything.
YouTube, TikTok.
Ain't no reason for you to not
Twitter.
follow us. We got everything.
Yeah.
We don't got Facebook yet.
We're working on that.
We'll get on that.
And we're golfing.
Oh yeah, for you golf lovers.
We'll see.
You got to do that at the
We'll talk
beginning, bro.
about that.
Most likely people aren't here, so you got to do that at the beginning.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll talk about
We got
it.
something
Well, we're
coming
gonna
soon.
figure it
And
out.
if you are, you just got teased. So
Okay, maybe not soon, but coming later.
Coming later.
next year.
Probably.
When-
No, I don't
whenever,
think
I don't
that
know.
late. but
Someday it's
it'll
coming
come
someday.
soon.
In the near future.
All right. Well, you guys good to wrap up?
Yeah, I'm
Good?
cool.
All right. Well,
Thank you guys for watching.
In the history books, first episode.
First episode. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate everything you guys do. Leave a like, comment. Anything will help.
Anything
Thank you for joining us, and this has been For the Win.
for the win.
Peace.